Everybody, welcome. It is April 13th, Saturday, 2019. This is level 2 of the official UGS Ground Level Podcast. My name is Zach. You can also refer to me as Amethyst.
My name is Chuck. Just refers to me as Manly Guy.
Ahmad, or Ahmed, but you can just call me Bushi.
I'm Steven.
You
can also call me Tom.
Yo!
He has a dog.
Yeah.
Whose tag
is dog.
With
two G's.
With 2 G's.
It matches.
That's how it goes. But yeah, welcome everybody. Thank you for listening. We had a really successful first podcast, I would say, for something we didn't expect a whole lot of, and now we're here at level 2. We're calling it, and we hope that you guys are still listening because we're pretty excited about it, honestly.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. That last podcast was something.
Yeah,
I
I'm
enjoyed
surprised
it.
so many people are actually listening to us. And they're like, what? What? So we didn't even advertise. Like, oh yeah.
It's fine though, because the point, the reason we decided to just start doing it is because I think the 4 of us just came to an agreement that we wanted a little more to add to the
And we're
company.
gonna keep doing it.
So
More stuff.
Yeah, and as long as it's fun, like, you know.
We're all
but
sexy.
as usual, the format is kind of like up in the air still. But we're thinking that we're gonna start formulating something as we go forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to start with?
Well,
Weekly roundups.
Yeah,
right?
all the time. We always got to start off with a weekly roundup.
I'm not sure if there are graphics out yet for this week's Game Storm and Game and Go, but I
I'm
won
not sure.
both.
Okay.
So
Are we going to do every single
no,
weekly?
just gonna throw that
Okay.
out there because I won both. You know.
You
Let's
got
go.
throwing out the UGS.
No, yeah, the UGS is. But
Alright.
okay, let's get to the actual. I mean, they're all actual, but let me get to the ones that most people
Unrivaled.
go to. No. Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
Raid.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
raids
raid.
on Tuesday.
Raids on Tuesday.
Oh, that was one bad.
You know what? Let's actually go through all the tournaments and then while Bushi's like typing. them
Yeah.
up. So we got Raid on Tuesday. Wednesday is Ignite. Thursday is Why Am I Popular at Hit
Yeah.
Point. And then Friday now has 4 weeklies. So we
But
got
the one we care about is ours.
no. There's two that now matter.
Well, I'm saying the one we.
Oh yeah,
care about.
the one that we
Is
care
the one
about.
we
the one-
host.
one we run, and then there's one in the north side, which is GameWorks.
Yep.
So GameWorks and TPS.
GameWorks and TPS. On Saturday there's Good Game Well Played, and on Sunday there's Top Cut.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry if you guys are from like other places, other regions outside of Chicago, you don't have no idea what we're talking about. But yeah.
In case you want to know about some Chicago players, here you go.
Yeah.
This is who
I
won.
mean, that's the scene we're a part of, and that's
Yep.
the scene
Yeah.
we follow the closest.
Shy City. I'm having a hard time finding raids. Smash GG. I thought it was gonna be here. It's not there.
It's not.
Bushi fucking
That's
up.
like that's.
I can't find it. I'm not sure if they even
It's
do
real
graphics.
old, yeah. Like that's from like. Look,
This is Smash 4.
Smash. I don't know what that is.
I can't remember
What is
that.
this?
What is that?
Well, maybe you have to
that
follow.
doesn't
Maybe you have to
exist.
follow Santi on Twitter.
Rivals. Is
Hold up. Maybe I can do this. Raid
Go for it.
Tuesdays. Smash Ultimate.
It's all happening in real time.
Yeah. I had no idea how.
Top tier Tuesdays. There we go.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't think about it. Just yeah,
That's okay.
it happens. All right. So this week, Ultimate Redemption. No, that's a
wait.
redemption bracket. This is.
Wait, this is
That's
February.
singles.
Oh my God, Santi, please. What website are you using?
Someone's gonna tag him in that one.
Wait a
little
second.
part.
What if they went with the
Santi
challenge?
Yeah, maybe they went with the challenge.
That's probably Sean.
Top tier Tuesdays challenge.
You're like, yo, Santi, please tell me.
Santi,
514.
That's not
2013.
it. No,
Where is?
We're a couple years past.
All right, so I know who won
13.
it.
A couple.
All right, so we'll just say who won the event,
Someone
which
have him
was
on Twitter.
Panda Bear.
Panda Bear one
Won over Atada.
over
Or
a time.
Atada.
Mm-hmm. High school over high school.
And then I think either Earl didn't go. I can't remember.
Did
who
Big
got
Mac
third.
go?
No, he did not. Actually, I think Kane got third or Jimmy got third.
Okay.
I know there was a bunch of upsets that bracket. Or maybe even it might have been Hydra actually. I can't remember exactly who. But I do know Panda Bear won. I wish I could find the challenge and we can discuss a little bit more.
Please,
but
please don't
Santi.
fact check.
Santi, just please send me the challenge.
Santi, give us a bracket, please.
Santi, please follow us.
It is.
Please follow us on Twitter. Give us a bracket so then we
It's like
don't
so-
mess it up on. We
Just
really
send
want
it
to give
to
you
us.
good brackets. You know, when we're nice.
This is only level 2. We'll get better as we go.
We will get better at this. But this is actually pretty big for Panda. beating Atada, who took a bunch of names last season, right?
Sick.
I know Atada might have been like 14th on the PR.
13th. He was number 13.
13th on the PR. So beating, someone who's close to him on the PR is still pretty good. Also, a lot of good talent there, just in general. Always, I think they average around 30 players to 40 players a week. You know, so decent sized tournament that he won. And then we had Ignition, where your boy got second.
Your boy.
Yeah, I mean, before we talk about your boy, man, I'm just gonna say like this. There was also a big upset by Panda Bear there too.
Oh, beating Ned.
Beating Ned. I mean, granted,
Ned
Ned had the run back, but still.
That's a very big one.
He said, number 1. He said, "All right, I beat you to 2-0."
The 10 beating 1.
Yeah, 10 beating 1. It was
that's how good
just for people who don't know.
Yeah, that's how good Chicago is.
You can go through the full results right there.
Yeah, they're at the top. There it is.
Alright, so you have Ned.
Control Plus, remember?
Oh,
yeah. Make it big for everybody, man. Cause everybody likes a bigot, man.
Oh my god. What happened? This
Yo!
It's just the ad.
It's too big, bro. It's too big.
Big plays.
Turns out Dodge was a sponsor of UGS all along.
So we got Armada Ned as the Supreme Champion. Beat me. I was in Grand Finals winner set, and he just beat me twice because that's so good. I almost had Game 5.
Oh my god, dude! When he got that footstool to C4, man, that stuff was hot, man.
Yeah, it was. That's just a combo that Snake has. I was surprised that I actually got him in bracket because that's stuff I practice just in general, just because it's fun. I got second. I beat a bunch. I destroyed pretty much everyone that was in my way except for Ned. And by destroy everyone, I like to exaggerate. Whenever I beat someone, I just say I destroy them. But I did destroy Dan. It was a 3-0.
Let me say it like this. All the characters Dan plays are boxing characters.
Yeah.
Snake's like,
the best boxer in the game.
With good frame data, and they're like, projectiles.
Yeah. So
the meta is just going to keep getting worse and worse with this game.
It's like, dang. Can I box? No.
So Earl getting third. Oh my god, our winner set was
a nail
crazy.
biter.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was 3-1, but that last game, that Game 4 was crazy.
Yeah.
My man, I think if he got that, because the way it ended on that Game 4, it was like, oh.
That was one
Well,
of
to be fair,
right?
I knew he was going to do that. To be fair, I knew he was going to try to jump over the ledge. So I was like, or he was going to stall with his shield breaker, right? So I was like, I'm gonna play C4 here, so when he does regrab ledge, he'll just die.
Yeah.
So he decided to jump in. I place the C4. He freaks out.
Yeah.
And just air dodges out.
Yeah.
And he off stage.
That was a
so he would have died no matter what. He just chose the worst option out of all of them. So that was a fun set. Panda losing to Earl. I think even since Smash 4, they always went back and forth in sets.
Yeah.
But Earl obviously using his sortie against Villager. Yeah, that's not a fun time. Panda Bear getting fourth, beating Ned, of course, and
getting lost to Ned, actually, in the loser side.
Oh yeah, he ended up losing to Ned on the loser side. Oh yeah, because Ned had that insane losers run after.
He's like, what?
Yeah,
I
he had
lost?
to beat everyone.
Yeah, after he got upset, he was like, this ain't
I
happening.
think he had to face Dan, and then he faced Panda Bear, and then Earl.
Wait, who beat
and
him?
then
Who
me.
beat Ned?
Panda Bear.
Oh, it was Panda. Okay.
Yeah,
Panda
yeah.
Bear got him in the actual rounds, and went on loser's side. Ned went on like a hunt.
And Ned said, never.
Exactly.
Yo, that's Angry Ned. Angry Ned will win every single bracket.
This is why he's number one.
No,
This is why he's number
and
one.
this
You
is
said
to
Angry
go
Ned, his
further
name became
beyond.
Den, man, because that's what everybody, they were laying in his den, like a lion, man.
Yeah. Spelled his name backwards.
We have, for fifth place tie, we got Dan and Hydra. Obviously two very good players.
Yep.
Hydra making extreme come up.
Yeah.
Just like big time. Like I used to call him like a gatekeeper because it's mostly people around his skill level, right? Like he was like 14th and up above on the PR, right? We usually call them gatekeepers because they keep everyone else out from facing the top players, right?
Yeah.
They're usually the ones that face the top players. They either get the upset or they don't. But yesterday, Hydra, well, we'll talk about that later, but yesterday Hydra went kind of like on a big tear. It was pretty cool to watch. Seventh place, we had Jimbo and Kane. Kane just showing up every week and just tearing names, and Jimbo's Jimbo. He's so good at this game, and then just sometimes he does something dumb and dies.
Yeah.
Kane, I think, is going to be either, if he's not top 10, he better be like in that 11 through like 15 range.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised he got 18th. I mean, we discussed this last week, but I
Yeah.
was really surprised he did get 18th on the
Yeah.
PR. And then 9th place and on. 9th place is actually kind of interesting because you have Snoofle, Big Mac, Rose, and Udi. It must have taken a lot of good names. I mean, it was a pretty stacked Ignite.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, it was.
It was a really stacked Ignite. I mean, we have Eclipse got 17th, even though he beat me last week.
Shade, No Good Nick, Razor.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. Let's go to another weekly, man.
Yeah, we're gonna discuss.
Hold on.
We can actually sit and discuss this bracket forever.
It's like,
So let's move on to our good friends over at the Poplar.
Yes. Back Throw Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, throw back to. Oh wait, no, never mind.
They just said back that ass.
Yo, what are you looking? What are you looking?
This is not my computer. It's connected to his computer.
Oh, what are you looking
Why are
at?
you looking at me?
No, it was like trending things. Google's my main search. That was hilarious.
Good save.
Like autofills it.
Good. Oh,
2018. Oh no, we're
we're
back
again.
again.
no.
Wait,
They were on
CSU.
Twitter. They were on Twitter last time.
Yes, CSU.
No, I found it. 85.
Oh, there it is.
Smash 4. Dang it. Alright, I'm not connected to my Twitter account. Oh, actually, wait, I can do this. Hold up.
Yeah, don't show us.
Yeah, hold up. I'll find it. You guys can continue discussing while.
So I actually don't know who won, so I can't even act.
Oh,
like
I was at Poplar. It was Archie.
Archie won.
Yep.
Oh.
Archie goes there. I'm not too familiar with him because he really sort of stays in over popular like in that sort of area. He doesn't really come to our tournament that much, but he plays Palu, and he has a pocket villager.
Okay.
Second place was, I believe, Rose.
Okay.
And then third, from there I start getting a little faint. But I know that Pooch made top 8. So
Nice.
I believe LSDX did. Runaway, I think Pooch and Runaway got 5th, if I remember correctly. There's being from that scene, Poplar, Back to Thursday, that area is.
Sorry.
It's very far away from the
There we
people
go.
I'm used to seeing a lot. So there are some people there that are actually really good. Who I'm just like, who are these guys? Because there's so many good people in our. Yeah, there he is.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Pooch made it.
Energy, another good player. Another player who plays Robin.
So Archie-
my own heart. Flipper as well.
Archie plays Palutena?
Yes.
He was a villager man.
He does. He has Pocket Village.
Yeah, he was the
Oh.
village
Yeah, the little
inside.
mini icon.
Where?
Right
Right there.
Oh,
That's so hard
there's
to
also
see.
amateur brackets there too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, there's also melee.
So they
Yeah, they have melee.
they have a very very small melee turnout. That last week it was only
Since 3.
3. This week it was only 3. And then doubles they usually have around, I would say, 4 to 6 teams, and then like amateur bracket usually I would say 80% of the people who don't finish top 8 enter amateur. And this week it was Dax.
Yeah.
Dax who went amateur bracket.
Donkey Kong.
But that was the first time I actually went to Backdoor in a very long time. I used to go to Backdoor back when they had like the pool tables there and stuff, and it just sort of looked very unprofessional. Backdoor Thursday is now
That was my place back then.
That's
man.
what I used to play.
Yeah.
So now I don't know what it's like.
Yeah, that was
I
the
like-
E2C days.
I like
man. That was cool. That was a
now,
lot of
now it
fun.
actually just looks like an area that's committed to Smash. Did a couple tables,
Yeah,
a small
upstairs.
area. I like it. I do like the area a lot more now.
It does seem more dedicated to Smash, but I'll never forget the E2C days.
Sure, yeah. But I'm big on like
Yeah.
I'm big on aesthetic. The fact that I would go to that place and it would mainly be a bowling alley, I was like, this is
Oh,
weird.
you like the aesthetic.
I like the aesthetic. I like
Aesthetic.
it. So that's good shit to Archie.
Yeah, I mean, really good stuff. I mean, beating Rose, it's like not a
I
small
tried
feat.
to hold
Very
it
good
in,
player.
but it wasn't happening.
Also, Runaway was in the bracket, so somebody had to beat Runaway. So
Yeah, Runaway got 4th.
Might have been Archie. Might have been one of the top 4 guys.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly who. I can't remember who took him
I'm
out.
just so mad Pooch made it.
Wait, why are you so mad that our own teammate made
He
it?
We gotta
because
be mad at
he
Pooch, always.
ended up losing
Just kidding, I love Pooch.
in winners to LSDX, I believe, and then he worked his way back into
Top 5.
Yeah, and he lost to Runaway.
Okay.
Oh.
And I shout out to Runaway who can't beat my Jigglypuff. Let's go.
Call
Because
outs.
he beats the shit out of my Ganon and Robin, but he can't beat the Puff. That's the T.
You know,
Also, I really like the design of their.
I do too.
Their top 8 graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
really well done.
So the next tournament we gotta go to is GameWorks.
Yeah, we might as well. I actually don't know
yeah,
who won
that's true.
GameWorks. Who won GameWorks?
I don't know how to find
We're
GameWorks.
busy here.
Yeah, I
So
never
Who runs
knew it was
GameWorks?
up.
It's not
Keep
Hit
track.
Points.
It's GameWorks.
That's literally what they're called. GameWorks.
Yeah, it's GameWorks. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm like,
GameWorks. Let's see if we can find them on Twitter.
What if it's on the internet?
Esports Las Vegas.
Definitely.
Wait,
I don't
GameWorks
know.
Inc. I think that's.
I don't know if people going that far out.
Boom. Let's see.
Let's hopefully it's on that one because I don't know.
This was yesterday. This is definitely not it.
That's definitely
March. March, April.
Unicorns. All right.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can find. So we can.
Yeah,
GameWorks.
because I actually don't know a whole lot about GameWorks. It's a relatively new tournament.
It's literally in their second week, so
Yeah.
it's in Schaumburg. The weekly's in Schaumburg. So
cool.
Type in
That's
Schaumburg GameWorks on Google, see what you can find.
Okay.
so
I'm using
as
my
I said
actual
earlier,
instead of on
as
there,
I said
and just
earlier,
copy paste
now
it.
we
Yeah,
have
that's fine.
with the addendum of GameWorks. Now we have 4
Schaumburg.
weeklies on one day.
What do you want me to type?
GameWorks
GameWorks
Schaumburg.
GameWorks.
We have
Cause you said GameWorks and I was already saying Schaumburg, and so I said Schaumburg.
Schaumburg.
Cause that's what they
GameWorks
should have called
Shyamalan.
it. They should have called it
GameWorks.
GameWorks Shyamalan.
Schaumworks.
Schaumburg.
Schaumworks tournament.
The 4 weeklies we actually have on one day is
That's a twist.
Play It Retro, the one in UF Chicago, which I can't remember, but I know Sorul is the one that runs that.
Yeah.
And then GameWorks, and then
Ours.
ours, TriPoint, TPS,
Ooh, I did find that.
the big triangle.
This says- When I typed in GameWorks on Google, it took me to.
Just GameWorks Smash.
That's what I did. I found the one in Schaumburg, but it doesn't mention anything about
Brackets.
brackets.
Did they just not do a?
Challenge.
Oh, don't get hit. Found it, but it's just their Twitch.
Nice.
Okay. Well, we can't.
I mean,
Oh,
I guess.
we're trying to get
Yeah,
their flowers.
I-
you know?
Oh, wait. Maybe this tonight. Join us. Oh, the second weekly. They haven't showed anything else.
No, they have a link somewhere. In
They
there.
do have a top 8 graphic for last week, but
Well, that's not gonna help us.
That's not gonna help.
We're trying to be really like,
Trying to
hey,
be nice.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
not working.
Speaking of GameWorks, I kind of went off on Twitter today. I
Oh.
mean,
yeah, you know what?
Oh,
no,
let me just clarify.
Hey.
Whoa, we're gonna do it after the roundup.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
let's-
No, let him clarify now. Go for it.
Okay, why?
Okay,
We
so
all.
Good.
I heard
Forget.
some information today from a couple people, or one person to be in particular.
Yeah.
And he told me some information and about the weekly that if you're under 21 after 9 o'clock, you were just forced to dip, and there weren't like any friendly setups whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
So as a player myself, as a competitive player, I look at it and like just hearing this information, and I'm just like, why would anyone want to support that, right? Because like no friendly setups is already a no-go, and people having to leave before 9 o'clock or right at 9 o'clock is kind of lame, right? Because a lot of the Smash players are young, right? So I made a tweet on Twitter, just kind of calling out GameWorks, right? Where I was like, yo, that's kind of bogus. Like, why would anyone support this? And I got a lot of flack. To be fair, on my side, once information did come out that I was wrong, and they do allow friendlies, but in certain areas for the younger kids, and that they do have a bunch of just friendly setups, and the people don't have to leave. I was like, okay, I'm wrong. I admit I'm wrong. I heard information. I kind of went at it the wrong way, and I want to clarify here on the podcast that I'm willing to accept when I'm wrong.
You fucking stupid ass. You stupid. You stupid. No, I'm
But
joking.
it seems, if it's true, like all the players that actually went to GameWorks were saying, that it's a nice venue.
Cool.
A lot of people had fun. That's all that really matters.
That's all
to
that
me.
matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
It's a really
So
nice
all
place
power
to
to you,
sit down.
GameWorks.
I don't think you found the graphic.
The kid, the
I did not find
The
it.
works kitchen. I think that's what
I did not find a graphic.
Hopefully, we'll be able to find something in the
We
weeks
could probably
to
figure it
come.
out.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
could
People
talk,
could just
but
send us
we
stuff.
we could talk to
Yeah,
people. We can
that's
find
fine.
links.
Next week we'll get it
Yeah.
done, but I guess right now I'll just go to ours.
If you guys have like links or something.
If I'm able to,
Yeah.
I'll try to find it on Twitter while you're looking at TrackPoint, I guess.
Wait, it was literally a link.
You had it at the top.
I did?
It's gone.
Okay, I'm blind. All right.
It's alright.
Wait, no, you're not blind. There's somebody. named-
Somebody else is being blind. No, I'm actually like, I can't see half.
Congratulations to Dan for winning GameWorks.
Dan.
Is that what you
Super
found on
Dan?
Twitter?
This is Chicago. So I follow Chicago Smash stats, and
Okay.
he said congratulations to Dan for winning.
So we know who won.
Super Dan won, but
Yeah,
we
Super
want to
Dan.
know who he
No,
was.
Saris. Saris was there.
Yeah, he's like,
Saris
what?
took places who won.
He was. He
Oh,
phased through
maybe.
reality.
No, this isn't it.
I'm
But
pissed.
yeah.
Oh no,
so-
not again.
We didn't fix UG. We didn't fix.
Yeah, we
Saris.
still haven't fixed you.
Not
guys.
everybody else.
So, Super Dan won. Seth 2, Yumu 3, Atata 4.
Seth?
Yeah.
Like the Seth. Lost to Dan.
Yeah.
Wow.
What does Seth not normally listen to?
I am just surprised. I mean, Dan's a very good player, don't get me wrong. It's just like, Seth's a god.
Well, I mean, Mario Yoshi.
So,
maybe
That's
not.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Super Dan got first. Seth
Hey,
taking
good stuff,
second. Yumu third. Atata 4, Runaway and Shelter for 5th, and Shade and Rickles for 7th.
Runaway got 4th again. 2 days in a row.
So does Runaway just want to
Runaway
make?
got 5th. Atata
Oh, he got
4th.
5th.
Does Runaway just want to make it to PR? Because I mean, he's trying.
He's trying real hard.
I actually have the whole bracket here. Cool. Thank you, Chicago Smash Stats. I appreciate it.
Whoa. Okay.
Nice.
Nice plugs, man.
That's run by Schwa.
Is it?
Right?
Yes, that's why Schwa was taking
Yeah,
in.
he was.
Yeah. he's in the room. What do you call it? The PR
panel?
discussion because
Thwack was there.
The panel.
Energy. Who else? I'm trying to find some names that I just know off the top of my head. Oh, isn't Perrin? Perrin plays Puff.
Yeah,
Yes.
Perrin. I told you went to school,
Oh,
man.
dude,
You a vibe. You a vibe,
He's
man.
always a
Perrin.
scary
I
player.
love Perrin.
Wait, stop.
Flipper was there. Yeah.
Alright, so we know.
It's like we're here.
That's alright. We know.
But
know
yeah,
the top 8.
congratulations to Dan. Hey.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good stuff, Dan. Alright, next up we got our little weekly. This week was not
Sponsored
as
by
big.
Duracell.
Yeah,
Making money at it somehow.
Yeah.
This was, I think, our smallest weekly.
This is our
so
smallest
far.
by 4.
By 4.
By 4.
Okay.
We've had 15. So these are the lowest ones. Bottom 3 lowest ones. We've had 61,
Okay.
59, 55.
And this week was the 55. Yeah.
Sad.
It happens.
Okay. It happens.
Very
New
sparse.
tournament as well just popped up, so a lot of people in that area went to GameWorks.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So this week we have Earl of M,
Did
then
we
Hydra. Hydra actually getting the win in winner's
Yeah.
side against Earl of M, and then Earl of M, just like how Ned beat me from losers.
He's like, nah.
He just came through and
Yeah,
He
Earl
said
just
no.
no. Okay. Third place is Prompto. Prompto's always so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we have 2 raid boys.
Yeah, back-to-back raids.
Back-to-back raids. That's pretty good.
Trying to kill people, bro.
Yeah.
Raiding the stream.
Aztec getting 4th.
Said, hey, I want to come out to a tournament. Let me just get 4th somewhere.
Who did he
I
upset?
do wanna say none of the UGS
There was no UGS.
sponsored players were able to make.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah.
Just
I
you,
came
right?
late
Huh?
because
Just
of
you
work.
and Saris were played that day.
And push.
Oh, I forgot about Pooch.
Yeah, sponsored.
As
They're
I
not.
often
They're
do.
not. They're not sponsored. They're part of the team.
No, I know.
We're
Yeah.
bad. We're bad players. What are you talking about, dude?
You're not bad.
Saris used to be very good, and then he started focusing way more on actual life.
You know exactly.
Yeah.
It's like wow. You have to focus on life.
Not to
What?
mention his character's bad. So it's a
That's more.
insane.
It's more his character is bad in this game than it is him.
That's true.
Shout out to Manly for trying to make that character work. Fuck me. Anyway, so
You can't just follow the statement.
What does that mean?
so
Probably an inside joke or
They
something.
didn't
Doesn't make sense.
Huh?
Fade and Neo getting fifth.
He's just
Okay. Oh, Neil though was really close
That's
in an
totally an
upset
inside
against
joke.
Prompto. I don't know if you guys were watching the set, but like this kid, 17-year-old, plays Luigi. Everybody's like Luigi's bad. If you don't let him grab you, he's a bad character. Which a lot I can see that.
I'm on that train.
Yeah, a lot of people are on that train.
Choo
But my
choo.
man Neil was trying to show people like, yeah, I can kind of do well even against like a spacing character.
Yeah, he did really well. I
Yo,
saw his set
Professor
against
Oates?
Prompto.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he almost
dude.
had it.
I love Professor Oak.
The only reason
Yeah.
why I don't know who Professor Oates is, but I mean I like the name though.
He goes. I've seen him at Ignite a couple times. I'm not sure. I think he used to not. I forgot specifically what the tale with him is. I can't remember if he lived in Florida and then came to Illinois or something. I could be totally wrong.
Pretty much came in Aztec's car. Like a lot of these people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
him-
how Earl came as
Him,
well.
Earl,
Mhm.
Earl, Professor Oates, and Troll Tactics all
Yep.
came together.
Yep.
Okay.
Carpool to Tripoint, guys. You get a discount. Hey.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Carpool out here. We got a lot of friends.
Yeah, we got setup discounts. We got
Setup discounts, carpool discounts, all that good stuff.
Plug,
Oh, yeah.
plug.
Anyway,
Plug,
we'll
plug.
plug it in.
It's almost like we work for this.
Listen, we need a charge,
Plug.
so let's plug it.
Yeah, we
And then
Well, let's actually not skip over Vade because he
Yeah,
was
Vade
kind of
was
like
good.
a little bit of hiatus. Took a couple of weeks off from the game. He was trying to really figure out who he wants to
now
play.
plays the princess.
Now he does play the ugliest princess.
That's incorrect. You're wrong.
Daisy is the
Sorry.
ugliest princess.
What?
It's all about Peach.
Oh wait,
He plays Peach.
he plays. Okay,
plays
yeah, then
Daisy.
you're right.
He plays
yeah,
Peach.
okay.
No, he
I
plays
thought
Peach.
No, he does not.
He plays Peach.
No, he plays Daisy.
He played Peach
He
against
played Peach
and
against Earl.
Okay.
That's why I thought you were lying.
Probably because I told him to play Peach against Earl.
Look. Hear me when I'm saying this, man. Redheads are nice.
Okay.
Daisy.
That's why Daisy's nice, bro.
Daisy's bad. She's ugly.
Daisy is
don't care,
nice.
at me.
Redheads, bro.
Yeah, okay.
At me.
Hey man,
If
my
you-
girl's redhead, so you can't tell nothing about me, bro.
That's why the Ouija went.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
You know how
Wait,
Luigi's
Daisy
like
and
laying
Luigi
down?
right next to each other. Fifth.
Hey.
Oh my god! It's canon.
That's beautiful. And then
Okay, so he might have actually used Peach, but when I played in particular, when we started talking about the character, he was using Daisy, and it's like,
Yeah,
and he was like, I don't know who to use, and I was like, use Daisy because she's just more combo potential.
with that being said, he did go Bayo.
Yeah,
And
he always
too.
gonna have a Bayo.
Yeah.
Always.
He loves Bayo almost as much as I do, if not maybe even more. So
He's trying to make that character work.
he's trying. I give up on that character. in
That,
Smash. I give up on her in
I think
Smash
the meta's
4.
gonna change a couple months in, and she'll be like high mid, but we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
RZI getting 7th with Abe. Abe still SDing every single game.
That sounds like it.
Abe's like, yo, a good game? What?
No, I mean I call him out on it every single time.
Yeah.
I think at this point he's doing it just for the lulz.
Abe
No,
is-
it's such a meme between us that he
Oh my
actually comes
God.
up to me whenever he SDs.
He has so much potential.
Yeah,
He does.
If he
Yes.
does not kill
If
himself.
he
Yeah.
doesn't do that.
Yeah.
And then RZI, another guy who has a lot of potential, who just right now has been sort of down in the dumps on himself every once in a while. He'll have better weeks, and he'll have weeks where he really feels like he just fucked up, and weeks where he just feel like he's feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
And he gets top 8, 9th-ish at a lot of tournaments, so he does well, and I'm hoping he finds his groove at some point and starts
Yeah,
being
I
more
don't
consistent.
even know if he's enjoying this game.
Yeah.
As much as he wants to.
So he made a tweet yesterday or last night when I got home. I noticed it. He was like, "Why am I so inconsistent in this game?"
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
didn't
saying.
really.
Like, I don't think he's enjoying the game.
Me and him talked about it in person before. This is a while back, but I know a couple people that were commenting on it, basically giving him the same advice that I believe I gave him. If I'm recalling the same conversation, which is basically just like it's mentality more than anything.
Well, yeah, since I commentate a lot of his sets, a lot of the times when he loses to like the bigger names, he'll sort of come up to me and be like, Amethyst, what I do wrong? And he plays Yink.
Yeah, young.
And I'll tell him that when you're going against like a really good player, sometimes you just stop playing Young Link and you play Lucina. Like, he doesn't play campy enough. He doesn't like try to space out. He doesn't utilize his projectiles.
Yeah,
he just gets nervous and tries to start
He's
swinging the
where's
sword.
The bomb is like your.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
say it like this. That's what a lot of players like to do against top players. They have their game plan, and then as soon as
leave it.
one thing happens not in their favor,
The
everything
game
spreads
plan's
to
gone.
bend.
Yeah.
So
It's keeping the game plan. I mean, when I was up and coming, it was always the hardest thing for me is like before I started getting really good at Smash in general was just trying to keep that game plan in your head and just realizing when you lose a stock, it's not the end of the world. Just keep playing your game and eventually things will just come to you. And
Yeah.
patience, a lot of patience.
exactly.
But
Yeah.
Abe, please stop SDing.
Yeah.
I hate when you come up to me and you're just like, man, I SD'd twice that game. It's like,
You
I tell you to
stop.
work on it. Yeah, just stop doing
Stop.
it.
But yeah.
So that's the weekly roundup pretty much. We have Prime Saga happening today, actually.
Yes.
Don't know. I haven't kept up with any upsets. or
I'm
anything
sorry, Kicker man. We were rooting for you.
Yeah.
You were
Oh,
so
Kicker's there,
you were
yeah.
so close. I saw it and I saw the bracket. So you were like, oh man, I'm gonna do well against Nintendo. And then he finds out, oh, he's a Duck Hunt. I'm like,
Eek.
oh, he went 2-1 on winner's side, and then he went 3-2, I think overall. I
Yeah, he
think
did go 3.
He needed to go 5-2 if he was going to go from loser's side, or 4-2 or something like that.
Yeah.
But I know this much. At least the guy, I think Nintendo that beat him, is doing well in pool. So I was like, all right, that's not that bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. You lost to a pretty good player that means.
Our friend Havard is over there.
He's over at Havard is in Michigan, but he
Havard.
Yeah,
came
he's
back.
playing Eunice.
You know, he's coming back now.
Yeah, but he was playing
He's over
Eunice.
there.
Mm.
I do, man.
Eunice is the greatest.
Eunice-
One of the greatest fighting games of all time. I love that game. I suck at it though. I'm really
I've
bad.
not picked it. I've not played it yet. I've not touched
We
it.
have to. We gotta play it.
I'll-
sometime.
yeah.
You look at your face. You're like, I've not even played it. I don't care.
I don't. I see. Amongst all of
Look at his
us,
face. Look at that. You still describe it like.
amongst all of us, I think I like fighting games the least, probably.
Okay.
almost.
games are the best though.
Yeah.
I like Smash and I like Tekken. That's about it. Oh no, I like Mortal
Tekken's a
Kombat.
fighting game,
I like Mortal Kombat a lot actually. Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat
that's what
might
he's
actually
talking
be my favorite fighting game.
Yeah.
11.
What do you mean what? What do you mean?
Tekken is the god. It's a saint.
Yeah, Tekken's great. Tekken was my first fight.
I still
Yeah,
still stand by the fact that Tekken is awful if you're just trying to play casually.
Listen, it's no bloody roar.
Oh, it's just Tekken if you're playing casually is just a button mash. That's button mash the game if you're playing casually.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's too many moves to remember.
I just try to grab.
There's like 100 moves per character.
I just try to grab.
Yeah.
Spam.
Yeah, you're just hitting like
Um,
back 1, 2, then back down.
He says, "Oh man,
He says,
I
"Oh,
thought you were about to transition something, and they're like, nah."
oh no.
Okay, all right.
It was a hard.
My phone rumbled on my seat, and I was about to say something, and I was like, "What?"
No.
And I stopped.
Okay, so I mean, if we want to follow this topic overlay, I guess we
Go
got.
ahead.
No, it's okay. So, a thing that has been on my mind pretty much is like, how do we want to expand Smash to make it scale to like a larger,
I'm gonna be honest.
larger esports?
I'm gonna be honest. Most larger esports are backed by the company that made them. Right?
Yeah.
And we have zero Nintendo
We can't.
like support whatsoever, and we can't do anything about it.
So that's why I'm saying, should we not try to see if we can rely on outside investors?
Well, what are we talking about?
No.
Are we talking about trying to expand the scene in general, or are we
in
focused
scene
on
in
us?
general.
Okay.
Scene in general.
I think
mean-
it starts with us.
When you have look at the promo
Yeah.
material for Smash 4 for like the biggest event, the biggest like PR event we had was Civil War,
Yeah.
right? And it had a 50K pop bonus,
Yeah.
right? Which is big for Smash, right?
So all we need is
But-
50K.
Yeah,
And we'll be
50K.
fine.
Boy, if we're even gonna be fair with you, it was the largest event ever. It had the most PR players. Then you look at the total amount of entrants they had.
It only had like 800,
It was 840 something.
And-
847, I
and
believe.
Evo had like 2,000 at one point or something
Yeah,
like that.
but it was 2,156.
Yeah, and
So-
it probably made those. Who won that Evo? Ally.
Yeah, Ally won 2016.
Yeah, probably made a lot of money.
Oh well, actually, I think he only made 13.
13K. 13K is a lot of money.
No. That's small considering how many people registered for it.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
even for that year, I think it was Blaze Bloom that had 300, but the pair even like third place got way more than Ally.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh,
For
Oh, I
Blaze
remember
Blue?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
Blaze
yeah,
Blue
yeah.
throw money?
Yeah.
Arc system.
yeah. 2016 when Galileo had that amazing like comeback. Yeah. Oh, I was crying. Great sets.
I wasn't into Blaze Blue back then. I was literally just Smash only.
I never have been, so.
Great game. When I picked up Chrono Trigger,
Let's bring
I
that
loved it. Not Chrono. What is it? Chrono Phantasm or something like that.
Oh god.
Like Chrono Trigger. Yeah, Chrono Trigger is my favorite game.
Chrono Trigger's good though.
Yes, it
Great
is.
game. But
I
I meant
love
Chrono
competitive
Phantasm.
We're not going back.
But in general,
Or whatever,
so we don't think that Smash has any way of scaling.
Well, okay,
So
this
It does and it doesn't. It's just hard without the support of the main company that makes it.
this
Yeah,
sort of
I don't-
leads-
I think mainly the big problem holding it back is that Nintendo doesn't want it to be a competitive game,
It's clear.
and it's you're about to say something, but it's like it's hard to deny that.
I agree to a point.
Yeah.
This game is a little different though, because they got competitive players as testers to balance the game out.
They did it for balance though. They didn't do it because they want the game
I
to
think
be
that was a PR
competitive.
stunt.
Yeah.
I think that was a PR stunt.
Because
I don't know.
They know. Well, let me put it this way: they know their biggest fan base
Are
is-
casuals.
is
Like
casuals,
most fighting
you know,
games.
but at the end of the day, it's like they want it tailor made for.
Yeah.
There was a
everybody.
competitors to stop bashing the game so then the casuals don't feel uncomfortable to keep playing it. I'm going to tell you, one of the things that could kill a game fast is when the competitive people keep telling the casuals it's a bad game,
Or you're playing the game wrong.
or you're playing the game wrong. And then
Perfect example.
Just take it.
It's better on PC.
It's better on PC.
Whenever that's
Yeah.
said to a console player, they don't care.
Yeah.
They stop listening.
Yeah.
You know.
Um,
But that's my point. Is like Nintendo wants it to be a game that everyone can enjoy
And play it their
your
own
little
way.
brothers and your little sisters. You can play this with them, and it's like, yeah, that's great. But there is a competitive scene, and they need to acknowledge it. That's the hardest
So
part.
the only way they acknowledge us is when they do partner with big events.
They don't put any money.
They don't put any money, but they allow them to stream and make money off the game.
Yeah, and that's great. That's a great starting point.
Yes, but they need to do more.
Still needs it needs
It's
to
not-
be
I
it needs
don't
to
think so.
progress, and that's what I'm saying is that the problem is that they don't want it to progress.
Yeah.
They want it to be what it is on its own.
Yeah, I
They
mean, they
don't
made
wanna-
a lot. To be honest, to be fair
the
for
fact,
them,
exactly. But the fact that we're still talking about Smash and we're all Smash players.
yeah,
is-
competitive Smash players. yeah.
It tells them, hey, we're here. We're not going anywhere. You gotta do something to help
They
us.
sponsor Splatoon, who has
And
less
that-
than a
like
third.
with money they
Exact-
sponsor.
yes.
Yes,
Maybe it's bigger in Japan.
Oh,
it is.
Yeah.
And ARMS, I can't say they sponsor ARMS, but the developer actually comes out of his way to go to the tournaments on a regular.
Okay, so that's like different
Sakurai,
developers.
wet.
Though.
Don't
Sakurai
get
does
one.
not care.
I know. No, but what I'm saying is like if ARMS actually had comparable numbers to even Splatoon, they'll be getting fat checks.
Well, even like Pokemon, right? Don't they do Pokemon?
Well, Pokemon, so don't even compare.
yeah,
Pokemon.
Pokemon is a completely different
They're
Yeah, it
different
makes
monster.
billions of dollars.
That
on
is
its
a
own.
different
Yeah.
monster. on
They're,
its own.
they're,
I
while
don't know how, 'cause
they
it's
are
trash.
considered Nintendo,
Whoa.
they're a second party.
That's probably
second-
honestly my second. That's probably my
Put
second
Pikachu
favorite
on screen.
competitive. That's probably my second favorite competitive scene. I
Pokemon.
love Pokemon.
What part?
Me and
Because
Amethyst
I-
All of it.
VGC I'm sorry.
Me and Amethyst.
I am
actually,
sorry for you.
Whenever we commentate, me and Amethyst together, it's just always just me bashing Pokemon.
And me
Has-
being like Pokemon's great.
Have you guys ever been to one of those Pokemon?
No.
That's why.
That's probably why.
That's why I was like, I am praying for you. Son.
I actually don't know how to play the card game.
What are you doing?
Woo, the quickest cross.
This is the only Pokemon game we played.
Pokemon Go?
Yeah. Pokemon.
Yikes!
Yeah.
Yikes!
I mean,
Then that's the best one. Why not?
Yikes!
No, what's the best one?
Yo, man.
Oh, I also had the one with that
I will
flying
admit
white,
it is a good game.
flying white beast. He was in the movie.
Latios. I mean,
Yeah.
Latios. I say Latios. Lugia. Like I'm literally
Is
just.
it Lugia?
It's Lugia.
He's like
Lugia.
flying
You're
white.
talking about
beast.
Pokemon the movie 2000. It's Lugia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You like
This dude,
Lugia?
Yeah.
it was literally right there. It was
He was
the
like
other
silver.
version.
That's silver.
It was the silver version.
So
Yeah,
listen,
okay.
let me
the
tell you like
opposite
this.
one of the one you.
The best
Okay, there you
best
go.
Pokemon games are Gen 5.
No, that's incorrect.
No,
You're 100% wrong.
no, they're good.
You know,
Well, tell me why. Tell me why Gen 2
a
is good.
generation of people. was
Gen,
like,
okay,
"Oh."
the reason why Gen 5 is bad is because it feels like someone is holding your hand for the entire game. It feels like there's no exploration factor to Gen 5 whatsoever.
I don't know what
just
type
feels
of.
like
You're gonna
Pokemon
get
in
some
general.
hate, man.
What are you? No,
Gen
everybody
5
agrees with me.
No, especially if you play Black 2, Black, White, and White, Black and White
Okay,
2.
those are. First of all, Black 2 and White 2 are better than Black and White, but they're what? Okay, you
Black
have
and White 2 is considered the hardest Pokemon game.
You hit a
And they're-
nerve, man.
Oh, I'm because it's actually good.
No,
That's
okay,
what most of the
Black-
Pokemon community says. That's the best one.
Black
Those
2
are the ones.
No!
Yes, Gen 5 is like
no.
one of the. Oh.
The best. Okay, Black 2 and White 2 are some of the harder games, which is fine. I like the fact that they're.
They're the only ones that are considered hard
Yeah, I like that. However, at the same time,
and good.
it's about like the region itself. I don't think is very filled with any sort of sense of adventure. Like,
Oh, so you don't like New York? Alright, that's why, man. It's based off New York. Yeah, fuck out of here. I'm fucking New York. Yeah, fuck you too, bro.
Okay.
Amethyst lost words. He doesn't know how to
That was just a weird
Totally
turn.
turned
That
the
was
corner.
That was just a weird
Hey,
transition.
man, that was good, though. That was good.
That was a weird transition. It was like, I don't think it has a very good sense of adventure. Oh, so you're racist? Oh,
Well,
what?
how do you be racist towards the city?
That's it. Racist towards the New Yorker. My point was like you took it up to a 10.
I obviously
Real.
just messed with him.
But
It's like what we were talking about. I said it was a machination.
Wait. Alright, serious question. Why are these two right next to each other? Oh, who's stronger? Never mind. I was just like,
but
What's
yeah,
going on?
So
I just saw that picture.
when it comes to fighting games, I think honestly, if Nintendo doesn't want to back up Smash, I think at the end of the day we have to sort of look for ways to make our scene just greater, and I think that sort of leads into another topic we wanted to talk about, which was
Oversaturation?
No. He wants to talk about the crowds.
crowds, drama,
Oh.
heckling, all that
Yes.
good stuff. So I remember specifically at Midwest Mayhem 12, the last Smash 4 Midwest Mayhem, it was Yeti versus Lima.
Yes.
And I believe it was Lima. And Lima, and everyone was cheering for Yeti. He was an up-and-comer who didn't play Bayo. and then he ended up losing a close set, and everyone started booing Lima. And then the TO basically came out and said, knock it off, I don't want any of that booing. And in my head...
At Midos Mayhem?
Mayhem 12.
A TO said, knock it off?
Yeah.
Who?
We're not saying names. We're not saying names.
Well,
Whoa, this is in the past. That's in the past.
Yeah, we'll withhold that information.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But
if it was kind of, if someone heard it, it's okay.
Still, it's nothing against him or her,
Yes.
whoever it may be. It's nothing against them. It's just that, like, I'm one of those people who believes that you should be able to say whatever you want. And there's a lot of people who disagree for certain reasons. There are a lot of people who say that you shouldn't heckle because they don't get paid as much as sport athletes or because they're kids. And I have a lot of, it's not a black and white thing. There's a very gray area where some things are okay and some things aren't. But I think at the end of the day, drama and being rowdy is good for certain scenes and it's good for viewership.
I mean, we're called esports.
Yeah.
For a reason.
Hey, so you want to be in sports? Get used to it. That's what I have to say.
You have to get used to it.
Wait, you know what's funny?
You can't go watch a football game without somebody having.
Yeah, can you imagine if the whole crowd was just like,
Hey,
golf?
The
Yeah.
Masters are on today, and I was actually watching. I was like, dang, I forgot.
I like golf.
I like golf too.
But
my opinion about this whole heckling thing is let the crowd do whatever they want.
Yeah.
They're there to enjoy the show.
Unless it's personal. The only time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is what I mean. Like,
there's a very explicit line you don't cross when it comes to that kind of stuff, and I feel like depending on who you are, that can be crossed rather easily.
did you see the Russell
if the
Westbrook
competitors
thing?
get mad, the competitors get mad. I don't care.
I'm not talking about competitors. I'm talking about people who support other people because there are biases.
Have you seen?
100%.
Have you heard of the Russell Westbrook thing that happened earlier this year?
No.
So at a Utah Jazz game, Russell Westbrook was playing, and then some guy in the random crowd that Westbrook heard, he said something to the extent of, "Get on your knees, boy," just like you did earlier. Referencing when he was like injured or something like that, or something like that. I mean, that's what the guy said.
Like,
wait, hold on.
Racist.
So that's what he said, and then Westbrook retaliated and said, "I'll get up there and beat you up," and something, and like he was like something about him, like, "What about my wife?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll beat her up too," or something like that.
Did he use boy as in like a racial?
Well, so he did not. He said he did not mean it like that.
You're walking on eggshells.
I mean, so the league banned him for life. That guy. That guy, not his wife, but I'm saying that guy is banned for life.
To the game.
So what I'm saying is, like, if we're saying we got to know what's the personal boundaries, we got to define it ourselves. So there's no gray area for some of these people, because somebody's gonna try to
say something dumb.
we don't get to that point, get to the line, and then just start teetering on the line.
Yeah.
So
and then you gotta.
This is what I think. Like, okay, so there's heckling, like when two players are playing out. You heard the whole Mars Wishes situation, right? Was it Wishes?
Yes, Mars and Wishes.
Yeah, and the people in the crowd.
Don't jump. He's gonna jump.
Yeah.
Don't jump. He's gonna jump.
Okay, I'm actually on the guy in the crowd side because who cares in the end? Like, he's just playing. Like, that's not coaching. He's literally just watching. I do that watching.
Yeah, I've told someone before, watch out for up tilt.
I don't yell it, but you can clearly hear me or anyone around me. I was like, he's gonna jump here. Oh, what is Earl doing? Or what is Hydra doing? Or what is Raven King doing?
I think, I do think there's a fine line to that. I think sometimes it's just, but once again, it goes to the crowd just being funny. Like, I remember at Full Bloom, after that whole debacle with Michael hiding under the stage or whatever with Puff, someone next set with, I think it was, who did he play against? S2J?
No, Pew Pew.
Oh, yeah, Pew Pew. And he was, someone during his set was like, he went off the stage to like get back and he was like pounding back to stage and someone went, "He's stalling!" And I thought that was fucking hilarious. I think things like that are funny.
So the example I want to give is that, like, I honestly believe, I said I was gonna say this before the podcast, the Smashers are just like a bunch of pussies.
Yep.
Most of the time.
Wait.
Especially when it
they
comes
are
to
what
stuff.
they don't have though.
Oh, okay. Okay. You made it worse.
Here's my big.
You made it unbelievably worse.
Here's my biggest example.
Oh yeah, Pop Shot, man.
No, I'm being honest because the other, like the real FGC games, like, because Smash can be considered FGC to a point, but when you look at like Tekken and Street Fighter and all these other games, people do
Mortal
not
Kombat.
care.
Wait.
This guy named Porkchop just
Are
does
you
whatever he
referencing
wants.
beef Wolf Crone and
I
K-Brand?
No, it was Low Tier God and someone.
Oh,
yes,
Tier God and
that was
Viscant.
great.
That is hilarious.
I don't know who the other guy.
Viscant.
Yeah,
Viscant.
that was great.
Viscant's
And then the Low Tier God lost.
Yeah, no, of course.
And he said some shit.
Yeah.
And then Viscant was like, he's like,
I can't. I'm not gonna repeat it.
Yeah, of course.
But
I'm
yeah.
not sure if you guys want to play. It's a long video. Obviously not.
How many terrible?
Make sure the volume's not too low.
Just
like that.
Well, you
Put
don't
it gone.
Yeah. So we'll just keep this on the background.
Thanks.
Enjoy the video. Like you just see like pork chop. You'll just be dancing.
We can't play a lot of it because I don't want to get.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll play. We just need to find when he pops off. Because when he pops off, it's awesome.
It's probably when he wins this round.
Yeah.
He's talking.
This is one of the more mild ones, especially when he gets to Tekken 7. That's when he gets like real crazy. Like we'll show you only a little bit.
Here we go.
Yeah, we'll show you only a little bit right now, but we'll get there.
This is like what real pop-off should look like in my.
Have you seen the one where he has against John Dang?
All right, here we go. He's dancing.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, that was you in the club.
No, that was all of us at Bushi's place when we were like,
Oh yeah.
So if y'all don't know, man, we like to have fun outside of this podcast. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Or House of Bronze, too.
If you guys want, we probably will link this YouTube video later. Or you can just look it up. It's called The Best of Pork Chop.
In the description.
In the description, yeah.
Most likely link it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So there's definitely like, cause you have to. There's players who are like 18 to like 30 in the scene who like play the game and they have fun.
No,
and
even
then,
younger.
but no. I was about to say that's where. And sometimes you have someone who's like 14 playing. At what point do you tell people to be like, don't? You start heckling the 14-year-old. It's like, all right.
Why is he? If he
okay.
can't handle heckling, if he can't handle heckling, why is he playing the game?
Okay,
You're a competitor.
I mean,
It comes with the territory.
You have to.
That's
you
the
have to
fine line.
understand though.
I got a
there's-
person.
I mean, obviously you don't harass him out of the
If that
game.
kid was
that's
making,
what I was
no,
gonna
no,
say.
no, no.
But that's
If
what I was
that
gonna
kid
say.
was making 40K a year for sure playing Smash, sure, but he might be like in losers quarters.
Doesn't matter.
I think it matters. I think it's. I think it's
I got a
If
personal
he's
story
in game, you're on stream.
Come on, guys.
It does not matter.
Let me tell you this one time.
Yeah.
I need to show you how
Bang
bad
Bang?
I am.
Oh, Chucky, you yell.
Okay, so
You.
no.
scream.
See, you say I yell. It used to be much worse.
Yeah.
So when I went to one of those Pokemon events
Love
that
you,
like
Swan.
one of those Pokemon events that like you've never been to.
No.
There was a side like Smash tournament going on, and I remember it had some St. Louis people like Zaga, shout out to Zaga, and myself and some other dude. So this one kid was like messing up Zaga. He was like beating him up real hard, and then like out of nowhere, Zaga was bringing this nice comeback. This kid was no older than 12. There's no way he's older than 12. And I was really good friends with Zaga. So what I did? Started doing my Chuck stuff. So I was like, yeah, let's go, yeah. I was like screaming real hard, and it was like there was like mainly just either like little kids, and then like myself and Zaga and like some other person. I was like 20. Zaga's like 23, and then the kid's like 12. Then his dad came out of nowhere, and he was like, hey, I would like you to stop, please. You're screaming in my son's ear and my ear. Mind you, the dad is like at my chest. And I was thinking to myself, man, if I wanted to pop this man in the face. But then I said to myself, no, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to piss him off even more.
Oh.
So it got even louder.
Exactly.
So the dad was
That's
trying to
louder.
scream into my face. And I was like...
You just make it worse for your son.
I was like, I'm going to keep screaming until the match ends.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so he just stopped, and then I subsided. But then when Zaga won, I was like, I picked up Zaga, yeah, let's go! And the kid was like, all crying. I was like, man, that's how life is.
That's the competitive life, man. You got to be ready for that heckling stuff.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
That's what it is.
I'll be honest though. Like in this day and age, with the way things are, it's really hard to be that way.
Dude, 14-year-olds are mean though. I mean,
Oh, yeah, they
there's
are.
some natural meanness.
No, teenagers suck.
Yeah.
But we were all teenagers. We all sucked as teenagers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
But my
still
point is, like with the way things are,
Shout out to
like,
Frosty. Frosty sucks. Too.
why are you out here exposing people, bro?
That's the name of his Twitch.
That is the name of his
That's the name of his Twitch. Frosty sucks toes.
Yeah.
anyway,
He sucks toes. I don't know what to tell you.
back to my point. Back to my point. My point is like
Oh my god.
the reason I think heckling is fine to a certain degree when it comes to like age, is that like it does give you that sense. It gives them that sense to like, okay, I gotta shape up.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta show up or shut up. You know.
Yeah.
And
Not up or shut up, baby.
yeah. But like there is to a certain extent like the people that they just can't handle that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like there are introverts that try their best to come out.
That's not it.
You know.
That's definitely not it. I was looking up his dance. Like,
Dude, we already got it, man.
I know. Alright.
Keep going.
At first, I thought that said Harvard is hard. That video right there.
Harvard.
It is.
No, Harvard is hard.
I thought you said. I thought you said.
No,
Harvard
it's
is hard.
Harvard. Yo, Ted talked about Harvard.
Harvard, you must.
But yeah, so like I was saying, basically my point is that when it comes to heckling in an esports scenario, for Smash, I don't think it should be looked at as something serious. Because at the end of the day, everyone's just having fun.
Yeah, we're just playing a video game.
Yeah, we're playing a video game. We're doing it for fun, and majority of the people who are here are adults.
But I do think that allowing stuff like that and creating drama is how you get viewership.
People want to be entertained.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why, dude. I mean, I this is gonna be maybe a whack comparison for some people, but I love that kind of shit in the WWE. I think they do that shit very well.
That's why they're actors.
Drama, when it comes to heel turns, face turns. That's why for the longest time we were talking about having a Chicago villain. I talked about it most of the time during grand finals of Tri-Point yesterday. Being able to have that certain someone that makes everybody mad is so great.
Oh, yeah, for the scene in general? Yeah.
If everybody was a nice motherfucker who came to these tournaments and played, it would be boring as hell.
Hey, that was Chicago for the last couple of years.
Listen,
Yeah.
I tried to be the villain. Did not work.
You're doing it right now.
What am I doing? I'm speaking about the truth. That's
Back-to-back weeks.
If we talk
opinion,
about,
not truth.
if we're talking about like a fine example, at least from one that we can draw from like really like recent times, is the whole RZI yellow dot thing.
Oh yeah, that was
Like,
so good though.
We made all these videos and made RZI look like he was some evil like vindictive like this he's the best Falco of Chicago and all that, and it was a meme and it was great and it was hilarious.
And then he lost the yellow
because
dot.
people were entertained.
You said.
We don't talk about.
Yeah, we don't talk about.
No, but it was a lot of fun. I mean, those videos were hype. Like when
and
like
that's
behind the
overall,
green screen.
Yeah, overall it's just like people want it. They got hyped because of the entertainment. And
Yeah.
It's fun to watch that. It's fun to experience it. It's fun to be a part of.
Yeah, there was also a lot
Like
of
even-
money involved in that money match.
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah,
it was like-
$150.
Yeah,
Yeah.
150. He wants to do
He
another one
lost
for
3-0.
$200 though.
For,
Yellow Dot
for
quit.
who?
Yeah, I know. Yellow Dot's like.
YD said,
We
"I'm
actually
done."
should look into like doing the who is the best blank for like the next tournament because I like stuff like that. That's the kind of thing. That's the kind of promotional
That's
thing.
like more of
that'd
a
be great.
fest thing to
Yeah.
do. It's not really a thing you do at tournaments.
No. Like I would say, if anything specific for like a tournament we do, I like stuff like that.
Well,
I think it's just like a fun like side thing.
Yeah, it's a good side thing.
Yeah.
you have to
Yeah.
find a good meme or good character that people would actually play.
That would probably be like.
It used to be Falco.
Game?
I mean, that
It's
was
not
me.
Falco anymore.
Everyone in
Who's the
Chicago,
best
not in this
captain?
game.
Who's
the best Ganon.
Who's the
was
best
probably
Captain
it.
Oh,
Falcon?
probably. Yeah.
Who's the best Captain Falcon in Chicago?
No one.
I don't
No,
think
that one already
Everyone
happened.
plays Ganon though.
What?
Everyone plays Ganon now. Like,
No,
everyone
with
has a
Wolf.
side Ganon.
Yeah, no, because okay, everybody
Like
has
the
a
meme
wolf.
character.
Okay, everybody has a wolf, but I'm gonna say like this: Kane is number one, clear number one.
Yeah.
As a wolf, yeah.
Yeah, clear number one is Kane, and then you can say like a whole bunch of other people can like fall under that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna put myself in those.
So
Yeah.
me personally, like when I'm playing with players for fun, like when I'm actually just messing around instead of playing Snake, I'm doing Ganon. I'm playing Ganon. Like that's
So am
that's
I.
the
Ganon
guy.
also
Everyone
is a
I know,
character.
like
Yeah.
you just resort back to Ganon dittos. So
'Cause
I feel like
he's fun.
yeah, he's really fun. This game.
So I guess Ganon may be the wave then.
Yeah, Ganon's
Maybe.
probably the way to do it.
I would
Maybe.
I would
I
do a
don't know.
Ganon only tournament.
No, I like it again. Just back like to the point. I would say that if it's done for entertainment purposes, you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
heckling, joking around, doing all that stuff is fun.
Yeah.
But we are in a very like saturated market. You know,
Yes.
like, FGCs has so much,
Dude.
so many different games too.
Yes.
Like the
We got Sam Show coming out this year, and Samurai Showdown. I should just say the full name, Samurai Showdown. And I'm like,
I
Yeah,
watched some footage.
I'm hyped for the game, but I could already tell that people are like, I'll play it, and then they'll leave.
Because
Because
let's
there's so
talk
many
about
other
how
fighting games.
let's talk about how bad Jump Force was.
Okay, that was just bad. That was
But like
just
they,
real
they
bad.
over like they were hyping it as much as they possibly could, and everybody was like, "Oh, I'm gonna play it. This is great." And then like when it came out, everyone was like, "It's garbage."
I mean, it was garbage. Let's
See,
be honest.
I'm not
See,
saying it's not. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
they tried to hype it up as much as possible.
We'll
and
say
it didn't
this:
work.
it's still a fun game. It's garbage,
Yeah,
but it reminded me a lot of Ninja Storm, so that's why. I played
that's
it.
why it was
So,
bad.
as it got-
I enjoyed Ninja Storm. Ninja Storm 2 is actually my game.
Yeah.
I was so good at that game.
The series is fun to play, but it's not a good game.
No, yeah, not a good fighting game. Good, it's a good
No,
casual
but
game.
that's my saying. That's my point. I feel like it's a little oversaturated with how many fighters we have.
Let me tell you, as a guy that plays a very unpopular fighting game, Pokken.
Oh
play
God!
Yeah, I play
Pokken
Pokken.
tournament.
Oh, I'm really good at it. Like,
Okay.
I actually do well in tournaments.
I haven't
but
heard
not-
that game in.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
Pokken.
You like it that much?
Oh, dude, it's my favorite fighting game.
You're on something.
Yeah, I know. I like Tekken's my second. No, Tekken's my second favorite. Pokken's my first. And then Smash is like
Gee,
somewhere in there.
I could never.
I
tell
like
why.
I like the fact that I said Mortal Kombat's my favorite fighting game.
And then it's like, yeah,
what a
Pokken's my.
loser.
Yeah, you loser. Why don't you like Pokken? Why don't you like the game that literally just says, let's camp for 80 seconds?
Yeah, that's the one.
It's like literally like,
Um,
oh man, you can just run around.
Speaking of fighting games, you mentioned Samurai Showdown. Did you watch any footage of it?
I was only hyped for this. The
I'll look up a couple.
Okay, man,
couple
show us the trailer.
Yeah.
Because we have a
So,
couple
did
trailers
you-
we got to see actually.
So like their DP in that game, do you see when it like the hit's done from hitting shield, he'll go like
Yeah.
It's just like there's so much lag. It's so like it's jarring to watch if you play like 2D fighters.
That's crazy.
I Am Legend ending explained.
I think it's still be a good game because it's like
Scarlett Johansson tries to not spoil Avengers. Well,
eating
It's
hot
Hot
ones.
Ones.
Eating Hot Ones.
Oh, you like Hot Ones?
Hot ones.
Hot
Hot
Ones
ones.
is Hot Ones is probably one of the best
I
interview
stopped
shows
watching
I've
Hot
ever seen.
Ones
It's a
after.
good show.
I think season 3 was the last season I watched.
You should rewatch.
I think it was there's a Shaq episode that I'm like maybe I want to watch.
You
No,
should
I like
rewatch.
Maximilian, dude. He's cool.
Maximilian?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's alright.
Dude, that's
I
one
watched
of my
it.
favorite YouTubers to watch.
Maximilian, dude.
I also watch his Twitch stream.
Why is there no sound though?
Oh no, he
we
just
turned
lowered the
down.
value on
I just want
YouTube.
him to. I don't want there to be sound.
Oh yes, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
there's no sound at all.
Exactly. I
Yeah,
don't want
okay.
there to be.
I guess Cuphead's coming to the Switch.
Hey, good for them.
That's cool. Yo, that's cool. But no, Sam Show.
Yeah,
This is
so
the
it's
game
the
that I
Sam
was
Show.
more hyped for to see at Evo than even Eunice.
Really?
Yeah, Eunice. I was like, yeah, Eunice is
The
cool.
coolest mechanic I saw in this game is that you can literally take someone's sword and just like throw it,
And you
they have to
rip
pick
it.
it up.
Yeah,
they have
yeah,
to pick
yeah.
it up.
Dead? Like, we're killing everybody, huh?
I love that. The big dude. The big dude looks cool.
So they're not really showing like how laggy some of these moves are. Like this look is like super quick pace, but I'll show you like the 12-minute gameplay after this.
Okay. You don't tell us the entire 12 minutes.
No,
you guys,
obviously.
Have you guys ever thought about, man, I wonder if I'm actually like the best player in the world at this certain competitive video game. I've just never played it. Do you ever think about that?
No,
I think about that a
crossed my-
lot.
I did
Really?
that for.
Like, I think about like, what if I'm the best Eunice player in the world and I've just never played it and I never
Oh,
will?
like that.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Like I
Yeah.
just never. What if I could be the best player?
Yeah, and I
Oh,
just
I
don't
didn't
know
know.
because I've never played it. I never had any interest. But I pick up Eunice and everyone's like, "Wow, you're really good," and I'm like, "Really? What?"
Like why am I so good?
Yeah.
Yeah, some games you just pick up and go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just understand the mechanics.
And like, so
I'll
like,
skip ahead a bit so we can
Oh.
get some neutral. You'll see in Samurai Showdown, it's heavy footsies. Let me get rid of this ad.
Oh, yo.
do you need a promo code?
See, look, you see that DP? Like,
Yeah.
Look at that recovery.
Wow. Yeah. You're right.
Oh wow.
Oh, it looks a little slower than I thought it would.
It's really slow paced.
Yeah.
is.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it do a lot of damage. When you
Hey.
land a move, it does a lot of
So,
damage.
so I'm gonna say like this. Samurai Showdown
dead.
was Samurai Showdown was
block?
always slow,
Yeah.
but this actually looks like they just move slow,
See,
and that's just
um,
not appealing to people.
That's the thing. There are so many fighting games nowadays that are relatively fast-paced. I would say, it's jarring how much more fast-paced Ultimate is in Smash 4. So honestly, a more slower tactical fighting game like this, I'm not totally against.
No, it seems like I might actually enjoy this game. I'm gonna buy it. I mean, it looks dope. I like the art style. The footsies is what I'm really looking forward to because it's just a lot of just like move back and forth, wait for them to throw an option, bait and punish, right?
That's
Yeah.
pretty much old Sam Show.
Yeah.
We're probably good on that, I would say.
Just look at that. Man, that DP, those recovery frames are crazy.
He's like so enthralled.
Yeah, no, he's throwing. Zach's like,
Move on, please.
Yeah.
Wait,
Sorry.
so speaking of another fighting game that's still around the corner though, is actually MK11.
Oh.
And the reason why I'm bringing
Who
it back
cares about that game?
The reason why I'm
Dumb. I'd rather play Pokemon.
I'd rather play Pokemon.
What's Pokken tournament?
What Pokemon here? That's what I'm
Pokken
actually-
Tag Tournament.
That's what I'm looking for. So
Yeah.
just now, literally just now, as I was looking at our group chat, Hydra's actually offered to run MK11 at her.
Hydra?
Hydra.
Are you being serious?
Wow.
I'm not
I
joking.
will
He
100% join.
literally like in 3 messages, our what do you call him?
I don't know why.
The
I'm
OG,
trying to look
Dan
at the phone
Saris
on the
has
net.
said this. Oh, Bushi, I completely forgot to mention, Hydra straight up offered to run MK11 bracket at TriPoint.
Ooh.
Also, why did it tag Bushi?
I don't know why he tagged me.
But like,
I'm not T.O.
Well, we've talked about that before, like including more games into TriPoint, and I think if those scenes are there,
I mean,
why not?
we did used to run more often side events. Than side
a la
brackets.
me,
Yeah, a la
Yeah.
Chuck.
and
But
then
it got
everybody's like,
really
no.
exhausting.
Nobody came,
Let's
and it made
talk
me
about
sad.
the best character in MK11.
Scarlet.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's a hard
This is the wrong skin though. I gotta show you the
That's
right
a hard
skin.
disagree.
And
So,
can I?
the
Can
right-
I
Where's Smoke, man? Where's my man Smoke?
Oh, smoke is.
I'm
Smoke,
so,
smoke, smoke!
You know, I'm
New
so
silo.
ready for Cabal. I'm so ready for Cabal.
Why?
I love Cabal.
What?
Ever since I saw his.
We instantly were like, what?
Why?
Ever since I saw his fatality in Mortal Kombat, what was it, 3, where he takes off the mask and it's the dumbest shit ever. Like he goes, ah, and then he scares the
Yeah.
soul out of him. I've loved Cabal ever since. I think he's goofy.
Nah, man. Smoke.
So you like Sindel too?
No, because that's.
Wait, do you like
that's
Rain?
completely different.
Do you like Rain?
Rain's cool.
Why? You like Prince?
Well, I mean, he's
That, that's the reason why.
No, I know that's why it's his name, but I like the color purple and I like I like aquatic elements to
That's
combat.
the same skin.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying
do
to.
you like Ermac?
She has a white skin.
Yo.
That's dope.
Do you like? I'm just gonna keep asking you if you feel like all the psychic ninjas, like pretty much the
Oh,
ninjas.
you know who played?
I like
it? know.
Kenshi.
Oh yeah, Kenshi. Kenchi's actually pretty
Kenji's a
cool.
boss though.
Kenchi's cool.
I gotta
See,
figure out this guy's
the-
name.
The only thing is you said, oh man, I like.
A YouTuber I watch.
Oh, because the only reason I'm asking is because you said, man, I like Cabal. So I'm like, okay. I have questions.
I like. I
He
don't
likes
really,
Nightwolf.
No.
So, who was your
No.
mains in the past
Boraicho's
Mortal
my
Kombat
favorite.
game? Like, who'd you guys play?
Obviously the ninjas, both Scorpion
Oh, of course.
and
Yeah.
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero's the
But
man.
then Goro too, because grapplers and stuff.
My favorite Mortal Kombat character is Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage is awesome.
Yeah,
I
Johnny
like
Cage
him
is
because
awesome.
he's a
Can't be mad at that.
look, man. He follows the code that I like to say a lot to people. Fuck being humble, let the poor crumble.
Ooh.
I know.
Mm. That's nice.
It's fuck being
Did
humble,
Did you
let
see
the
his
poor
like?
crumble. That's what it is,
I'll
man.
look it up right here until I find the video. But did you see his new fatality? Came out today.
No,
Johnny Cage?
Yeah.
No.
I have not seen his new fatality.
Is
Yeah,
this
it
gonna
came
wait?
out
Now is
today.
this gonna make us like age restricted or something?
100%.
Oh,
But we're saying the F word.
Yeah,
here,
you
yeah.
just said.
Where
am I?
What are we saying?
Not even
N-words
going
now?
back to
No, it's just.
Well,
Oh,
the
like
puppeteer, the
Frosty
puppeteer.
sucks
Yeah, yeah,
toes.
No.
This is, I personally don't
The
like
Malian
this.
thing, but yeah.
I personally like
Oh
this.
fuck me! Yeah,
There we
I
go.
was there.
Oh, they're
I
talking
saw
about how they went with it. Okay, so here we go.
Oh, they're like, haha,
Yeah, I think so.
Shao Kahn,
The
Shao
Shao
Kahn.
Kahn.
Oh, no.
No,
It was in the
there's
middle. It was in the
definitely
middle.
not
It
Shao
was in the middle. It was in the
Yeah,
middle.
Shao
There's no way they show. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh.
So this is what he did to Jax?
That's
Yeah.
not Jax.
Poor Jax.
That's not Jax.
That's not Jax.
Oh, wait, that's not
That's the
Jax.
new character.
So yeah, he
Oh,
like
yeah,
rips him in
that's
half
Jax.
and plays him like a puppet.
That's cool.
That's alright. That's
That's
not
what I'm saying.
Johnny
It's
That's
kinda lame.
totally Johnny
They throw it
Cage
to me.
though.
It's 100% Johnny Cage.
It's not Johnny
It's
Cage
lame
enough.
because it's Johnny Cage.
It's because of Johnny Cage.
It's not Johnny Cage enough for me.
So
Like,
I
I like
was-
him punching people in the nuts. Like, that's my type of guy.
He
Before-
probably has like.
Before MK9, every Mortal Kombat game I played Scorpion. I was a huge Scorpion
Oh,
guy.
so ninjas. Let's go.
Yeah, I was a ninja
I
man.
love how they
Um,
keep tantalizing the pre-orders by giving more characters.
I think I played a different character in every Mortal. Like in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, I really liked. What did I really like in that game? I like Baracho. I did. I like Baracho.
Oh, I heard someone say Baracho. I just ignored it at first. I was like,
And
no.
Broken
then
character.
I liked.
Boraicho.
In Armageddon, I liked Meat because I
Don't
thought he
know
was,
that
I
guy.
thought he was funny.
The drunken
Drunk fat.
monkey guy.
Drunk fat guy
Yeah,
that
drunk
trained
Oh!
Liu
Who
Kang.
barfs and
Yes,
some
yes.
people.
Trained Liu Kang apparently.
Oh, I found the right Scarlet skin.
Oh, you know what? I really loved Kung Lao in Deadly Alliance because Liu Kang wasn't in Deadly Alliance.
Yeah, because
Alright,
like
this
They
is-
killed him.
because he was dead.
This is
Shang Tsung's not.
So I played Scarlet in MK9. I didn't main her. I just liked her character design. But
man, you're just gawking over this chick.
oh yeah, I love her skin. If it'll play.
Oh,
Wait, is that Cabal?
Yes, that is cool.
Yeah, it's Cabal.
I love her
dude.
skin. This skin is dope.
Look at my boy.
Or costume. Technically a costume, but still.
My boy's.
I just love her animation.
So not gonna lie, I usually don't like NRS games because of the animation. I'm liking this one.
Yeah, this one's looking dope. It's looking really dope. Shout out to Wolfmonger. Makes really good fighting game videos. So
All right.
yeah, that's what I just want to
Shout outs.
Yeah,
shout out.
we've done our
I actually watch
plugs.
him a lot.
We got our
really
plugs.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the only Mortal Kombat guy I watch is Super.
I don't know who
His
that
name
is.
is name is Super.
Oh, Katana was revealed yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Devora.
Well,
Yeah.
she actually looks like a
Devora. Oh, did you see the really crazy? You'll see it in this trailer actually. Devora gets like this, turns into a bug. I'm not. I didn't really play MKX. Did she turn into a bug in that game as well?
So she actually looks like a real human. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, she actually looks like she's of Asian descent, which is how they do it in like the movies and stuff.
Oh, what's that one character? They're bringing back the design from the old Mortal Kombat movie into this game. Oh, he's the older dude. Man, I can't remember his
Not
name.
Shang Tsung.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. They're bringing
He
back
was literally
that
just
from the
saying-
No,
movie.
they're bringing the voice actor from the movie.
But they also looks like the dude from the
Well,
movie.
I mean, yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's voice
I like
acting.
Yeah.
I like Katana's redesign a lot.
They kind of changed
It's
up her
not
moves.
really
She
a
has
redesign.
Melina's
Yeah, it's
more.
totally a redesign.
It's
They
not
made
really
her look
it's
more like-
that's just another alternate costume.
Yeah, this is an alternate costume.
She has a completely. Is she just not?
I don't think this is her main costume.
Is
though.
it not?
No, I don't
it's
think
not.
so.
There's
What's her-
every single character can be switched.
Does
out
she
of
still
different
look
costumes.
like she's Asian in the other? Because that's just
don't
not what she. That's not what she looks. Go back in Mortal Kombat.
She usually looks like the European descent. type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, right here.
Yeah.
This
But
is
it's not like I said. It's
Devora.
not really huge.
Yeah, this she did this in the other game, Devora.
What the
I
fuck?
believe no.
No.
No, this was saying this is what it.
What
this,
is
this is
this?
new.
No.
This must be
yeah.
like her last bar type thing, like
Yeah,
the last
Might be
stand.
like yeah.
It's like
That's
she loses
cool.
access to
so
half her moveset.
you just saw that Katana has Melina's movesets
Yeah.
as one of her like custom moves and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So Melina's like basically deconfirmed from this game,
That's
which is
that's
sad.
true.
'Cause
There's
I-
probably it probably has something to do with the story of like them, because like Melina is just Katana's like
Clone.
clone.
like
yeah.
yeah.
Didn't she die in MKX too?
She died in the
So,
comic,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
they
so
can always
that's-
retcon
That's
if
the
they
trailer.
want.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Katana's dope.
But Melina also has like clones upon clones, technically. So
Yeah, I guess. So that she doesn't look like she's gonna be in this game though.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
It might be DLC.
Maybe.
A lot of characters.
Everything's
Probably.
DLC now.
I guess we'll DLC.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good one.
Well-
all of us were just disappointed in you.
Yeah.
That,
well,
that's
technically-
constant.
Including yourself.
So
that's
is this, you guys mind if I bring this up? Because it's actually
I don't
concern
No,
know.
have.
I mean we have no other topics.
It depends.
I mean, we
I-
have. topics.
I mean,
I have
on
a
my
couple
docket, he,
But
you know.
it doesn't matter.
The oversaturation. It's a big worry I have right now in our community, especially the Chicago community, because every single day there's a tournament again.
Technically, except for Monday.
Monday.
Technically, except for
Monday has Game and Go.
But I mean, like,
Not super major.
Yeah.
It was the same problem in Smash 4 as well. The
Yeah.
oversaturation.
Let
There
me-
was still every single day there was at least a tournament.
I will name them off for you. Monday, Game and Go, hosted by UGS. Tuesday, there's two. There is GameStorm, UGS, and then Raid. Yeah, Raid.
Yeah.
Wednesday, they have a monopoly with Ignite. There may be another one I don't know about, but we'll see.
For now,
Thurs-
it's just Ignite.
Thursday, another monopoly with Popular. Friday, like I said earlier, 4 weeklies with Play It Retro, the one at U of Chicago, GameWorks, and TPS. Saturday, there's sometimes Chupacabra Gaming, and then there's Good Game Well Played in Tinley Park. And on Sunday, there is Top Cut.
Yeah, Top Gun.
So I did not count them up for
Night
you.
Scam.
I didn't. hey.
It's just an inside joke. Well, not
Yeah,
really.
I-
It's a Chicago joke.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it like this. That I did not count it, but that sounds like it's around 11, 12 tournaments in a
Throughout
week.
the week.
Mm-hmm.
So that's That's almost 2
So,
weeks. I mean, 2 tournaments per day.
Yes. The biggest reason why I'm scared of it, because a lot of especially Chicago players are very young, right? So they have to ask their parents or other parents to take them to an event, whether it be Ignite or TriPoint or any other weekly there is, right? And usually that means they can probably go to 1 weekly or 2 weeklies a week, right? So they want to go to the ones that's closest to them or the one that's most stacked, right? And a lot of players who don't have the privilege of their parents driving them places and stuff like that, they only get to go maybe, if they're lucky, once every week or once every 2 weeks. So they have to make the hard decision of when to go and what day to go, right? So when there's an option of, let's say like Friday, there's 4 events, right? What's easier for you? You go to the one that's closest to you or the one that's farther away and has more people, right? As a competitive player, as a top player, you want to go to the one that has more people because more money, right? But if I look at it from when I used to be like a mid-level player and stuff like that, sometimes I would just want to go to the one that's closest to me. It makes my life easier. I still get to have fun because I'm just going there for friendlies, right? So you lose a lot of your base players, right? Like your mid-level, low-level players that go to like Ignites or TriPoints when TriPoints used to get like hundreds of people. And you just lose those players because there's more events now. And it's really sad because this is what happened in Smash 4, and the Smash 4 scene started dying because of it. Or the Chicago scene started dying because of it.
Well, I don't like to just say because of the oversaturation of weeklies. I think
Also Bayonetta.
Wait, hold up.
Smash 4 was bad.
Let me just say like this. The oversaturation only accelerates the fatigue that happens. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's never the oversaturation itself being the primary cause. It's always the fatigue of the game. So many tournaments at the same time. And then some people just say, well, I can't get better than a certain point. What's the point? I'm just going to dip.
Yeah, I mean, like, I played the game as much as I could, and nothing's happening. Oversaturation is only good for one specific group of people in a competitive scene, the top players. Yeah, because you just go to the events and you farm.
And you rake.
Yeah, you just take as much money as you can, right? Because like, okay, $40 here, $40 the next day $200 or $100, you know. You just farm throughout the week, right? But for mid-level players, you're just losing more and more money the more you go out, because until you get to that level, let's say number 1, Ned just showed up to your 11-man weekly, or when I show up to our,
it's like,
like when I show up to our 18-man like UGS weekly at GameStorm or GameGo. It's like it's like,
and you know what?
You could get upset.
I'm gonna mention about that is that like the one that is ran by AJ.
Tuesdays.
Yeah,
Tuesdays. Yes,
so like when you were
GameStorm.
Raven King goes to that, even like other players like Private Quantum, PQ, Super, Prompto, Jeebus is there. People like that go to those tournaments as well, and then every once in a while you'll see like maybe 3 new faces, and they get bopped, and they're like, "Well, that wasn't fun."
Well, that's an issue just in general and just in any scene, right? How do you get those players to always come back?
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
I prefer the smaller venues and stuff like that for the new faces than big venues like this, because a lot of people, like when you go to Ignite and a bunch of new faces there, they show up once and never come back because they didn't feel welcome.
They kind of get shuffled along.
Yeah, they get like, oh, okay, like no one's really talking to me. That's what happens really at big events, because people just know each other. If you're in the Smash scene for a long time, you're just talking to the same people you always see. You might introduce yourself to someone new, right? But what incentive for them is to always come back? If they didn't interact with anyone, they just went 0-2 and they're just gonna dip afterwards, right?
Yeah.
So smaller events, you can kind of like when you see the new faces, it's a lot easier to like, hey, let's play some games. Let's get to like, oh, who are you? Who do you main? You get to sit down and play with them, get to talk to them a little bit more freely than you do at a big event.
I will say this: the one thing that really is unique about Chicago's predicament with the oversaturation is the fact that you go to one tournament, they have vastly different rule sets.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it feel different, like far different. Like,
do we really want to get in that?
I was actually not going to get into this, but I'm going to say it like this: it's vastly different.
Yeah.
Now, if you go to other scenes that also have a lot of tournaments, they don't have as many as us. Actually, to be fair, like SoCal, almost as active as us. We have more tournaments, but they have more people that go out to their tournaments.
Yes. They don't have as many tournaments. They have one a day, pretty much.
Yeah.
One important one a day.
Yeah, they have Mondays MSM. They have Wednesday nights fights. They have Falcon Fridays on Friday, obviously.
Yeah. That's all 2GG events, though.
Yeah,
there are a Tuesday and Thursday event, I believe that's right.
They are. Those are the ones that people, if I said them, people know exactly what I'm talking about. Tri-State, they have House 3000, which is every Thursday, I believe. MDVA, they have 2, sometimes 3. They have The Grind and they have Xanadu. Florida, the SoFlo has its own thing. I don't even. Just pretty much, I'm gonna say like this. Chicago's in a really weird, unique predicament of having 11 to 12 tournaments a week, pending sometimes, and then each one just says, you know what, we're all gonna be different somehow, some way from another, and that's the only reason why people are going to all these tournaments.
This is something I actually did want to bring up. Not necessarily like the actual rules of the game, besides maps, like our stage selections. Because I am 100% against 10 or 9 stage list. It is too many repetitive stages. I know Chucky's not.
Oh, I'm not. I know. I'm scratching my head because I'm prepared for this, man.
Yeah.
No.
We're either gonna get a lot of people who agree with us. This is gonna go 50-50. People who agree with us, or people who are gonna hate what I'm about to say. 9-stage list is terrible.
Hyrule only.
No. Not that either.
Great
That's
Cave
even worse.
Offensive Palu and Hyrule, and that's it.
No.
Items
no
on.
ban.
No Smash Balls.
As a competitive player who can perform at a high level sometimes, right? In Chicago, I usually win or second or third or fourth. Around there, that's what I'm getting, right?
Show off, why don't you?
Yes, I'm just the biggest show off. That's what I'm trying to
Plug
do.
it up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're part. Hey, we're in the same team.
Yeah.
Fist and Bushi.
You're too far.
I was gonna be the conduit for you guys.
Yeah, well, I appreciate the effort.
No, but in all seriousness, right? So like playing at the like those high levels, like at Ignite, they're running like a 9-stage list from like Frostbite, I believe. You got 3 bands, no DSR. It is the most painful experiences I've ever had in bracket in my entire life.
You sound in pain when you're
It
describing it right
is
now.
so
You
bad.
can't even enthusiastic.
Sound like you
This is
woke
what
up
I
in
do.
hibernation.
This is what I do. Even if let's say I'm playing Piranha Plant, I'm not even using Snake. I'm banning the same 3 stages every single time.
Yeah.
Except for maybe if I'm Snake, I might ban FD instead of Battlefield. I ban both Yoshis because they both suck, and Battlefield, and then sometimes FD if I'm Snake, depending on the matchup. Those are guaranteed gone. So my opponent's forced to 6 stages that I win on, guaranteed. Besides maybe FD, but if I allow FD, that means I'm comfortable enough to go to that stage. It might be it's even on that stage. It is so bad.
How I view it is 3 bands for 9 stages.
I think it's
8
9
and
or 10
10
stages.
stages.
Yeah,
9
it's
or
like
10. Even that's a little whack. But then if you add MDSR on top of that,
There's no DSR.
no, I mean like that's
Yeah.
what's happening for Smash Splash right now. 3
Yeah.
bands MDSR.
That's still bad.
I'm like, yo,
Well, what stages? Because honestly, I would say the stages I like.
This is.
Probably. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna say.
I'm
it's
sorry, I
bad.
didn't mean to interrupt you.
No.
I'm not gonna say it's bad. I'm just gonna say
Well, I
it's
like-
math.
I honestly don't really like Yoshi's Brawl. I'm gonna be real with
Yeah,
you.
A
terrible
lot of people
stage.
don't like that.
Don't like it.
Yeah.
I honestly like Yoshi's Brawl. To me, is kind of a lot. It's not the same, but in like terms of like where the platform layout is, it's not like Smashville to me.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's also just worse because it slopes.
Yeah.
Slopes are just
I play
unhealthy for
Robbie.
the game.
It's like, yo,
It's just
Slopes.
Remember Arcfire? No, you don't. Just gonna go that way off the stage.
slopes are just unhealthy for the game.
But I think they make things like I would say that I like Yoshi's Island and I like
Yoshi's Story, you mean?
Yoshi's
Yoshi's
Story and Lilac.
I hate Yoshi's Story.
I like
So
Lilac.
Yoshi's, let me say like this: the slopes on Yoshi's Story are not as egregious because they don't just straight up just say, "Yo, you did a down tilt here, yo, it's up there." It's not gonna be like that, but for Yoshi's Story, I can understand that people were like, "Oh, well, it's a triplet and slopes." I'm like, all right, fine. I still like we had a stage list that we ran that we felt very comfortable with.
Our list was the best list I've ever played. I'm not just saying that because I'm UGS. As a competitive player, the most comfortable I felt in bracket was our list when we did 1 ban in a best of 3, no bans in best of 5, excluding when we had Kalos on there.
Okay, so yeah, let me just go
Take
through
out
it. Let
Kalos.
me just go through it for the listeners. So the list that he's referring to is it started off as a 11 list, but then we just modified it into our own workings. So 3 starters: PS1, Smashville, and Battlefield.
Yeah.
Counter picks: FD, Yoshi's Story, which is the melee one, and Town and City. That's the one that most people have been comfortable with, and it's 1 ban for best of 3. No bans for best of 5, MDSR, of course.
When we get the chance, I want us to run Smashville, Battlefield, PS1 starters, and only 2 other stages as counter picks, which is
Just 5 stages, yeah.
just 5 stages total. Town and City and possibly even Lilat. Run the Smash 5 stage list without any duplicate stages because I hate Battlefield and Yoshi's Story being on the same
Wait, hold on.
same list.
Wait, that means FD's not there at all.
Oh, FD. I'm sorry. Forget Lilat. Then put FD in its place.
Okay. That's
Put
awesome.
FD in place.
Yeah, alright.
I actually don't like Lilac because it does have slopes, but I couldn't think of
All
other
right.
stage.
So then all you just want is just to get rid of Yoshi's Story. Then.
Get rid of Yoshi's Story. Okay. 1 ban, best of 3. No bans, MDSR, best of 5.
So 100% melee then.
100% melee.
Okay.
That is the best list to run. As
All
a
right.
competitive player,
Wait.
you have 5 stages you get to practice on consistently. You but just throw that thing on random when you're playing friendlies and just go.
Hey,
just,
man.
just random. You're on random stages.
You're talking to us, so you're preaching to the choir, so it's going to
Yeah.
sound biased. But I'm going to.
Castle Siege.
But I will say
I
like
defended
this.
that stage. For
Larger-
months. I
larger
know,
stage
big
lists-
oof. Look, big oof.
Let me say like this: larger stage lists are fine. I understand that people want to have more variety, but unfortunately, the way that Smash
we have
is,
Stage Builder now.
Dude, that's how they're gonna introduce Steve. They're gonna be like, you can build a stage, but you, know
can
who else
craft.
can build?
You
this
can
stage?
craft a stage. Yeah? You want to do some crafting?
You're gonna get some grass block. You're just gonna place 1 grass block in the center of the stage.
Back to it is I will say like this: large stage lists are fine. People do really like large stage lists. I understand that. It's just that know that the variety that you seek is not what you actually want.
It's not healthy.
You say you want it because you're viewing it as a spectator. I understand that. But if you are a player, you're
It
going to
doesn't
say
know.
to yourself,
Yeah.
what the hell is this?
And especially with no DSR, because that's how you have to run big brackets, big stage lists. With either MDSR or no DSR.
And
You can't just run straight DSR because that's just
that's
BS.
stupid. Why would
Yeah.
you even do that?
Well, MDSR kind of gets difficult. You can run MDSR on a bigger stage list, but 3 bands or 4 bands should suffice regardless. But the biggest issue I have with those big stage lists is that you should just go back to a stage I banned.
It's wasting time.
It's I banned PS1, but I forgot to ban Unova, so you get to go to Unova. Or I have to ban PS1 and Unova, just so I don't get into a biplat stage. And that leaves triplats open, and that leaves 2 single plat stages open. And
Okay,
it's
let me say it like this.
It's too much.
As a guy that comes from
So unhealthy.
games that are not just Smash 4,
Yeah.
I'm okay with stages that have similar layouts. Like seems like a very Smash 4 thing to say.
No,
Like,
when you look at Tekken and stuff like that, I mean, most of it's the same. You have the wall, and
Yeah.
some stages don't. You have the infinite space, right?
Yeah.
That's understandable, but the background looks different, and it looks cool, because every background's unique and stuff like that.
I'm just
You
saying.
get different music, you get stuff like that, which is the same in Smash 4.
Yeah.
But the problem is, let's say I'm taking Earl M to PS1. I win game 1, so I get 3 bans. I'm like,
I
okay,
just can't get past the fact you call it Smash 4.
ultimate. Sorry.
I was looking. I'm just saying that it's a Smash 4 mentality. To Ultimate. That's all I'm saying.
Whatchamacallit. So let's say I ban PS1, and then I don't ban PS1. I ban both triplats, which is one waste of a ban, guaranteed, because I have to ban not just Battlefield, I have to ban Yoshi's Story, and then I have to decide: do I want to take them? Do I have to ban FD now, or do I have to ban
Kalos.
Smashville or Kalos?
Kalos
Or,
would be the most similar to FD.
well, Kalos is also just a biplat stage. It's literally the 3rd biplat stage. Yeah, I understand that it plays a little different, and it's a bigger blast zone and stuff like that. But it's still annoying. It's still annoying because the basic game plan stays the same. The basics.
Let me
Things
say
get a
like
little
this.
bit more tricky, more than that obviously when you're in game. But the basic game plan stays the same on all biplats, all triplats, and stuff like
A
that.
lot of the characters feel the same to me. Their game plan still feels relatively the same to me at almost every stage of this game. If you're all the top tiers, I should say. The top tiers have this thing where they play the same because they're just good on every. Like not every stage, but I mean like.
On most stages.
Yeah, like
yes.
Snake.
That's
Snake
what
is
makes
like
it
one of the
top
few characters like, oh, I can't play the same that I do like on I don't know PS1 or
tier.
Battlefield.
So I was actually. This is actually.
I'm sorry.
interesting.
Well, yeah, we're excluding like.
Huh?
You guys are more than welcome to chime in.
Chime in. We're
Whatever input you guys have.
No, that's the thing. Is
I don't.
like,
I don't enter tournaments.
so,
competitively.
I
I don't enter tournaments competitively. Even though I've been trying to like. do
But you play
more,
the game.
I guess.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, so I play the game. I play it more casually than anything else.
I would-
Because competitively, I haven't played competitively in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the time to train and practice.
Yeah.
So
I've been trying more to get into it competitively, I guess.
Yeah, and if I really wanted to and I tried, I'm sure I could.
Yeah.
But I just don't. I don't have the time to put in that effort.
I just don't. I don't know. Entering tournaments is weird for me. It's like it's like 'cause you wanted to hear why.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's today. Can we do it today?
Yeah, I guess so.
Before we get to that, real
Yeah.
quick. So I wanted to bring one last thing about the stages. Make it all 5 stages. My rule list is best list. All right. That's my hot take of the night.
Let's go. Tri-Point Classic. Tri-Point Classic 6.
That's obviously just my opinion. I truly believe, but from when we ran that list, including when we had 6 stages, 1 band, best of 3, and stuff like that, when I talked to the top players that showed up, they enjoyed it the most out of the other lists we ran.
Really?
Yes.
I think we
didn't get
ran.
it- Yes.
And not everybody else's. You didn't get the.
I didn't ask them about that week's in particular. I didn't ask them if they liked it more than Ignition's or list or Frostbite list or stuff like that. But
Yeah.
in particular, when I asked them, what do you guys think about this list? The biggest complaint we had before was that there was no bands.
Yeah.
Right? They're like, this is a good stage list. We just need bands and a best of 3.
Yeah.
Right? So the fact that we added a band and a best of 3, I would assume now that they enjoyed that a lot more. You know?
Did the cameras turn off?
This one did.
Oh, right.
GG's.
Is it back on?
It's okay.
Turn it back
I'm
on.
turning it back.
We'll turn it back on. You got stuck on me and Manly Guy for a while.
It's
guys.
okay. We're sexy, man.
No.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Hey, I'm an 11 out of 10. Remember we decided.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
I was
Alright.
there.
I'm as sexy as. Wait, I can't even go. What was I gonna say? I had to stop. I was like, hold on.
But besides that, if we were to assume that they enjoyed the list before we gave them a band and a best of 3, and now that we did, we can assume that they enjoyed the list a lot.
Yeah.
You know, last thing I want to mention about Ultimate, because I'm assuming we're gonna get a little bit off topic for a while. You were mentioning Snake and game plans and stuff like that. Snake is the only top tier because he's number 10 on my tier list. Is the only top tier where the game plan doesn't really change much from character to character, right? So if I'm facing Wolf versus Fox, the game plan doesn't really change. My game plan changes dramatically by stages.
Yeah.
So I see this is why I hate massive stage lists so much, because I have to keep track of so much on each individual stage. How am I gonna play on Kalos? What are my setups on Kalos ledges? Where do I place C4 at the right angles where they can't see it, right? PS1, Unova, where are my best angles? How do the ledge is covered by a platform, so I can't even do my mortar setups, right? So I have to think of more creative ways to set up ledge traps and stuff like that. That's where Snake's game plans really change, other than you have small matchup diversity where I have to be like, all right, against Fox he jumps a lot, so I'm going to up air him a little bit more and stuff like that. But other than that, that's Snake's biggest weakness, is you always have to be aware of your options on each stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to think so much of the stupid character. God, I hate him and I love him. All right, continue what you were saying.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No, it's fine.
I've been waiting for this story.
Because you've been because you're one of those people who always is like, why don't you enter tournaments?
Yeah, I always want people to feel comfortable entering tournament. Yes, I understand there's people like me who can be like a heckler in the back.
It's nothing like that.
But I mean, I'm just saying, that could be a deterrent. But
Yeah.
I want to know.
So, because I get a lot of people asking me all the time, because there are times I go to Ignite and they didn't have a stream that day, and then people would be like, enter. I'd be like, no. And they just, it's weird for me to tell this story because it's awkward, but okay, you want to know, and I might as well tell
Do
it.
it for the story. Do it for the viewers, man.
Because it all revolves around my old ex-girlfriend. My old ex-girlfriend, we used to play, and this is the only scene I was involved with for a long time competitively.
Okay.
It was Left 4 Dead 2.
Alright.
It was one of the only scenes because I was into that's just the one that I played for the longest time. And basically what ended up happening was we played together, and she would often tell me about how she only dated good players. So
This is already going in a bad direction.
so she would
Don't make her laugh.
she would always she would always tell me that she always dated good players. She only dated good players.
Yeah.
If I were to get bad at Left 4 Dead 2, she would break up with me.
Wait, hold on.
Wow.
I need to ask. Did you meet her through? Okay.
Oh, okay.
I want to make sure that's what's going on.
Yeah. Because we met in real life and stuff, and we had an actual relationship. It wasn't just I dated her for a year and a half.
Okay.
But she was one of those people who, like, she was like, if you're bad at this game, I don't want anything to do with you. So it would get to the point where and you have to understand something about Left 4 Dead 2 on the Xbox. It was broken as fuck.
Okay.
Broke it, like, you had to basically play on the server based off of whoever the host was internet connection. There was no actual dedicated servers.
Oh, PGP,
So
let's go.
the whole game was borked. It was bugged. Like, because, like, some people would have ridiculously long tank arms and some things would happen to where, like, things just did not work correctly for some people and some people got crazy advantages.
Yeah.
And I was one of those people who got borked. Like, my tank arms were not anywhere, because I had a good connection. If you had good connection, you were screwed. The people who played really well were the people who had, like, semi-bad connection, because they had all the crazy tank arms and stuff and the crazy reach. And so, like, basically, it would get to the point where I got really nervous all the time to even play competitively because I knew I was going to get fucked. And the more I would play competitively, the more nervous I would get and the more angry I would get, and now I get really angry because of it. So, like, basically, it all revolves around the fact that I played a bugged game with an emotionally abusive person at my back, and, like, now I'm slowly starting to get over the fact that, like, it's okay to lose.
Yeah.
Because I was conditioned, like, hey, if you lose, that's it.
It's over.
That's it.
We're breaking up.
Yeah,
Like, yikes.
exactly. In a game that was already bugged. So now I'm trying to, like,
Not do that.
yeah, slowly get back into it.
Jeez, I didn't know it was that deep.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because a lot of people just assume, like, because I'm not, like, an introvert. Like people don't look at me and go, Amethyst? Probably just shy. And so, like, when people see I don't play.
I'm still like a no one in the scene, which is fine.
Yeah, I mean, well, when people say I don't play, it's like, why? It doesn't make any sense. That's why.
Because you're I think that's because, like, you commented.
Yeah.
When people see you all the time, they're like, why does he compete? Why
At
does he
least
play?
once.
Yeah.
I want to see him play.
That's why.
They want to see you on stream on the other side.
Yeah.
Look, man,
Getting
we're with you, brother, man.
Yeah.
We're-
Do you
we
get
know.
nervous playing on stream? I know you commentate.
If you
but what
play,
do
I
you
play.
think?
It's
you-
not. It's
Come on,
this.
man.
It's
Heard
this.
him?
If
You
you
play,
play, if I play, you play.
Yeah.
I
I will take it seriously.
I
if you
might
start taking it
enter
seriously.
back throw this Thursday.
Hey.
If
I
you start
might.
taking it seriously, I will start taking
Come
it
to
seriously.
TPS. Come on, bro.
No one wants me to take this seriously.
I want everybody to play. Man.
Todd winning every single try point.
Yo,
Second
bro.
I don't
second.
know if I'll be that good, but
Because it just
I
makes
can-
because I'm like
I
a
can
very.
guarantee I'll most likely make top 8s here and there. Just like
Ooh.
that.
Ooh, that's a lot of confidence.
Hey,
I like this, man.
that's hey.
Hey, what did I tell you? This is
You're gonna laugh 'cause
that's
it's a
my
real
fucking
game.
slogan right here. Fuck being humble, bro. Fuck being humble. I was book humble. No.
That's why I don't take that's why I don't take games seriously, because then I start neglecting people.
Ah.
And the wife will be like, listen.
See, like, yeah, for me, it's all about because I didn't have a problem with it before. Like, I would enter tournaments sometimes back when I played Smash at the old Tri-Point CAC, whatever. And then now I just don't at all, and people don't know why. That's why. But I just now I'm trying to get over like the anger I feel, I guess, and like. Because ever since then, I've always been very, very bad with comparing myself to people. I had a talk with you in game a long time ago. You remember that?
Yeah.
Who I compared myself to, and I was really pissed all the time. I'm trying to get over it
Yeah.
and realize that like the best way to beat other people is to only focus on me. Like
Yep.
for me personally to get better, because comparing yourself to other people in the end is only going to make you either like a sour, bitter person or a depressed person.
Oh yeah.
So like I'm just trying to focus on me getting better. The only thing now is to the point where I feel like I'm so out of the loop that I try to play against like really good players and like, why does this guy want to play against me? He probably sucks.
As I guess I'm top 3, so I guess I am a top player at this point.
Yeah.
As a top player in Chicago, we don't really care who we face.
Mm.
We just want games.
Yeah.
If we destroy, it makes us feel better. I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
I
honest.
think at the end of the
And
day,
then we'll just start memeing around with
Yeah, at the
playing.
end of the day, I think you guys will just have fun.
Yeah, we just have fun. We just love the game.
Uh-huh.
You know, unless you're Earl, you hate the game.
I'm a fan.
Earl will play a friendly and just like destroy you for
I don't
on
even.
purpose.
I don't even think Earl's actually alone on that.
No, a lot of people hate this
I feel
game.
like a lot of people.
They have the Smash 4 mentality though. They expect to be really good. Not really bashing anyone in particular, but a lot of players in our scene were really good at abusing the mechanics of Smash 4. Can't blame them. Mechanics of the game, abuse them to your power. You know. In this game, you don't really have that much. There's jank in this game, but it's not as prominent in Smash 4. Like we were talking about character matchups earlier. Yeah. The character matchups in Smash 4 is like I need to know your jank and stay away from your jank. Mm-hmm. This game is more like I need to learn how to fight neutral against your character and be aware of your options.
Exactly.
So and that different sense of mentality really showed in this game, where the people who stayed really good, like Ned, who had super strong fundamentals and will probably always have strong fundamentals. He went from number 1 in Smash 4 to number 1 in this game. Literally, the guy is just too good. Yeah. His fundamentals of the game are too strong.
You said it last week, that pretty much the entire PR is the same people that you've seen on PR, except for Kane was not in Smash 4, and Nautilus was not on the PR. But everybody else?
They were pretty much Smash 4 players, but obviously fluctuating in results. Yeah. Right? You have me, who is, when I was prominent in the scene, I was always a top 10 player, but I was like number 7 through 10, not number 3 in Chicago, right? Because I'd focused more on the neutral aspects of Smash, the fundamentals of Smash, instead of like, I used Bayonetta, but I wasn't doing Bayo stuff most of the time. If you watch, except for that set against Ned at Midwest Mayhem 3, where I killed him at 30%.
Dude, I remember the first time
after the Bayonetta nerf, and like everyone's like, "Oh, Bushi's just gonna get destroyed now." I just beat Ned.
Bushi, do you ever remember the first time we've met?
CAC? No. Oh, it was even before CAC.
I'm waiting for you to remember.
God.
It's
House of Pain
too.
Hidden Bosses 2. Did we play in bracket?
Yes, we did. Yeah. And that was the first time I was like...
All the way in the back right
corner. Yeah. We were playing, and I was like, okay, who is this Bayonetta? I was like, he's not doing any of the Bayonetta stuff because I was so used to Tyrone.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, what is this guy going to do?
I'm just playing straight.
And neutral. I was like, this is normal. And then all of a sudden, I was like, all right, I'm off stage for a second. I'm going to be good.
You just die against
Literally, this is what happened. It was like, I think 40 seconds of him just saying pin drop Bayonetta in there. Yeah. And I was like, all right, let me just recover to ledge. 40 seconds of the same thing over and over again. I think before I went off ledge, I was 40%, and then by the time I died, it was like 180. I was like,
yeah. I just don't give up. That was my strongest thing as Bayonetta's. My offstage presence was probably the best in Chicago as Bayonetta. I mean, Tyra went off stage, but not as much as I used to. I used to have those setups with the guns. Yeah. So you would be forced to air dodge. I'd go off stage, either fair you or nair you. What do you do? Yeah. You know. So and if you go low, I up B you and you just die.
I'm also sorry that we brought up Smash 4. I know it's a sore subject for a lot of people.
I mean, like I abused the mechanics and the very strong character at the time.
I'm just more surprised we actually spent almost the full 2 hours time.
Considering we said we were like, yeah, there's not much to talk over Smash this week, and they were like, wait, hold on.
I'm surprised we're talking about Smash a lot.
It was a lot of personal.
It was good though.
Yeah, a lot of like personal.
It was more so like reopening like conversations that we've had in private. Yeah, putting them out there so that people at least know what we're thinking.
Yeah, you know, I honestly forgot especially when like we get going and like everyone's talking, everyone's like. The conversation is flowing back and forth. I forget we're even on a podcast sometimes. It just feels like a natural conversation.
Which is good.
Yeah, which is really good. That's why I love it. You know, this is great that we're actually started this podcast.
Yeah, really. The fact that I hate all of you.
I hate man. I
Except the fact that the listeners don't like us.
Yeah, that's a scary thing.
I'm about to get like 7 more tweets.
Right now. Look, man, I really like Bushi off. I like everybody on this podcast. I think I like everybody on this podcast when we go after the hours. You know, that's
after hours.
After hours.
The
after
hour
the
podcast.
afties, man. The afties are fun, man.
Which, unless you join us on the podcast, you cannot join. But
actually, no, we can invite some people. We got some people coming.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we do have. Oh, we don't want.
We're not saying nothing. We're not saying nothing.
That's when mics are off.
I got a couple.
Wait, no. But you guys should come to TriPoint. I know this is a plug, but I mean, you all should come to TriPoint.
I agree.
So then we can take you to the House of Ron.
The House of Ron.
Yes.
The House of Ron.
We can't tell you what goes on in the House of Ron.
Yeah, we can't tell you what the House of Ron's last time, but I mean, yesterday was probably the most.
We had newcomers.
It was newcomers,
and they were
initiated. They were initiated
in an interesting way.
Very interesting fashion.
Very initiated. Like, let me tell you,
House of Bronze usually doesn't go that way. But yesterday definitely was.
Those who know what just happened at House of Bronze.
I was eating Indian food. Someone was labbing in the corner. There was blood. It was yeah. It was a time. It was a
It was
trip.
actual blood.
There was pooch.
That was pooch. Yeah.
Oh no, I think that was the first time the staff ever came up to us like, what are you guys doing?
It wasn't the
We were
first loud, man.
We were just being real loud.
Yeah, I mean, we were being loud, and that's
Usually they
Did
walk
it-
up to be
I would
like,
expect.
hey, you
I
know?
expect them to come and be like, "Yo, stop!"
stop.
So they were like, "Just tone it down." It's like, "Oh, what?"
They're used to us.
Dude, no, the staff was looking at us. They were enjoying us, and then they're like, "Oh, they're loud."
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know. I was literally looking back at them. It was just like, "Oh,
We
hi."
probably make their day for 2 hours. They're at like Ron's at
Yeah,
like 2
it's
a.m.
3
and they're
o'clock in the
like,
morning.
there's one old lady there eating a fish fillet, and you're like, all of a sudden people come in and they're like, yes, entertainment, yeah.
We are loud and we're
Proud.
stupid.
Loud and proud, definitely.
We're loud,
Definitely stupid.
Yeah, 100%
Definitely
stupid. But we're also hilarious when we're together.
Yeah.
Like
That's all that
everyone just flows.
We
Like
just enjoy our company.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, I
Everyone
wonder.
just chill.
I wonder how Pooch's leg feeling right now.
Oh,
No.
Why do you gotta be specific?
Yeah, I know.
Because I'm feeling it
Yeah,
right
but
now.
people are gonna ask him.
Well, I know that. Hey, ask Pooch.
If you
man.
ask
Pooch.
Yeah.
he's
Ask
gonna,
Pooch.
they'll ask Pooch and then he'll say, I just watched podcasts.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how we get them.
Yeah, we got him.
I mean, is there anything else we want to talk about? You said you want to show me something.
We
like
got
the-
stuff. We got stuff to talk about. We can save it. I mean, none of this is going.
Yeah,
to
it's true.
I mean, I don't really got nothing.
If you guys
Yeah.
enjoy,
So if you guys wanna keep going, you guys
want to
wanna
say. I do want to say one thing though for the people out there listening or watching. Just so you're aware, if you have any suggestions on stuff that you want us to talk about or topics that you wish to talk about, you're on Twitter. You're on Twitter. You're on Twitter. I'm on Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter's.
Oh, you want me to start?
Yeah,
You're the most active of the four.
Yes, I use that thing. I used to hate Twitter, but now I love it.
Me too.
SSBU Bushi. Oh, underscore Bushi. So SSBU underscore Bushi. If you want to see a bunch of memes and me making fun of myself at the time.
My Twitter is manlyguy_. The same way how you spell it, just MANLIGI_. I'm not tweeting in a bit, but yeah, you can start hitting me up.
Yeah.
My Twitter is ITC Amethyst. The ITC and the A of Amethyst are capital. The rest is just irregular.
Yeah, and if you guys want to find me on Twitter, I am It's Tog. Literally just it's with no apostrophe, so just ITS and then Tog.
TOGG.
TOGG.
Yeah. So be sure to tell us what if you do follow us on Twitter and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Be sure to let
Add
us know.
us.
Yeah, add us. Let us know.
Even if you don't want to follow our personal Twitters and add us on and just at UGS Gaming.
Yeah.
We're paying attention.
Yeah, UGS
Yeah.
Gaming LLC, man.
And like we said, we're gonna continue the podcast. We want input because what we want to do with this podcast is we want this to be a community.
Yeah. Of course, we want to support the Chicago Smash community as much as we can. Just tell us your thoughts on the podcast. Let us know what you guys think. Just anything in general, to be honest. We're always looking.
We love more than just Chicago. We love the whole world.
Yes, the whole world.
Because apparently
anyway, yeah.
people want us to talk about like more than just Chicago City. I'm like,
And that's fine.
that's cool, but you gotta give us information.
That's
cool.
something I can work on.
Yeah, because I know people have been sending me some stuff already for that's how I got the information about SoFlo, that they have so many things going on.
Yeah.
People are
And it's cool.
Yeah.
And it's great.
I'm
right?
in a couple Discords, so I can message a couple people,
Cool.
talk about their weeklies, where I can find their top 8 graphics.
But yeah, so again, I know Amethyst said this last time, but as far as like what we're gonna discuss on the podcast, can be anything.
Yeah.
Mainly, we want to stick with gaming related stuff, but
Yeah.
entertainment in general is what we want to make this podcast about.
And,
Sure, we're Smash players and we love the Smash scene and we love to talk about it, but at the end of the day, we're gamers.
Yeah, we're
So-
gamers.
If
I'm
you-
also a big Game of Thrones head. Just coming out tomorrow.
I've never seen it, Virgin.
I've seen first 2 seasons.
Yeah, we discussed this last
Yeah.
time.
And by the way, for whatever reason you feel like you want to see someone specific on the podcast, or you think you'd be a good addition yourself, we're going to start doing special guests, which is something I mentioned last week. I think I mentioned it last week. We're going to start doing it, I think, next month. So a couple more regular, and then if you feel like for whatever reason you want to see a specific person, also let us know.
gotta pass the test before you can even do that, son.
He'd be a great DM.
That's some
Dungeon master.
Okay,
Yo,
no,
if we play D&D on podcast, it'd be fun.
Fam,
we
I-
can't.
I
That
used
is
to
something
love-
we can do. I am
used
a
to love doing
DM.
that
I'm
voice,
31 sessions in.
and then my nodules got destroyed.
Really?
Yeah, it's like you
You
do
did that once?
No. I did that for like almost like 2 days straight.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
like, your
beautiful.
nodules get
Yeah.
you got like
I'll get you guys.
I've voice acted before.
Yeah.
No,
Fun
but
times.
but I do DM. My current campaign is 31 sessions in, so if you guys ever want to, just let me know.
Cool.
So,
But
No. He's like cool.
I'm just not gonna play those players because that's already like max capacity. Is
well, no,
we'll
it's
start a new
not,
campaign.
no, like I wouldn't do it. It's like I wouldn't want to cough.
I'm
I'm still sick, so like it's like dry throat right now. And I'm like, cool. And I was gonna say something else, and I was like, no.
You're telling your body.
You
No.
told Osmosis Jones.
Yeah.
Hey,
Listen,
hey.
you let that pill. On a serious note, though, this is something that we're going to continue doing. Like we said, every Saturday, hopefully.
Yes.
So far, we're two for two.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
So,
hopefully this time we don't record at 9:30 at night.
By the way, if you want,
that's my fault. Well,
No, that's all of our
No,
faults.
that's-
I came
yeah.
late because I was like, I'll be here at
still,
6.
we're still working out kinks.
We are working
But
on
at the end
kinks
of the
as
day, we're
Hey
going to
man, I
get
like
this out
kinks,
to you.
man.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Well,
know.
with that,
I'm making sure we're trying to end right now. That's
but you gotta remember that Frosty loves toast.
Yeah.
Frosty does.
Bro, you know what? We're gonna have a serious conversation about kinks one day. I'm
We
joking.
could. I mean, this little
Listen,
podcast
you're-
is about
you're
anything.
saying
After
that?
dark,
You're saying-
ground level.
The underground level, bro.
No, hey,
The bonus level. Bonus
the
level.
bonus level,
Yeah.
the secret stage. Of
Yo, let's
Ground
get
Level.
it. It cannot be uploaded to UGS Gaming though.
Oh,
It's somewhere else.
Actually, wait. Can I mention one last thing?
Go, man.
Is that we beat, I think 2 people who want to start in Chicago their own like Smash podcast. We beat them to the punch.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but it sucks to suck. No, I'm joking.
Rock Pony and
Blaine.
Lionheart.
Yeah, they
Lionheart.
literally
Listen.
just they posted it in
In the
it's,
post
it's
I made.
fine.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. You know what? It's fine. We weren't trying to step on anyone's
No,
toes,
we weren't.
And
I had
we're more than happy to have him on as guest.
That would be dope. J Brock Pony is the homie, and
Dude, he's
Lionheart's the homie too.
hilarious.
So.
He's freaking hilarious.
He helped me learn the Bella matchup, so thanks.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
So, very good player. I feel like he can't attend as much as he used to.
No, he's like working or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He's
Like
almost
I
like
said, I
in
mean,
Fortnite. Stop
like-
doing that.
Like at the end of the day, we want to make this a community effort. So
Yeah.
the more people we have, just helping us out or talking to us, the more we're gonna end up doing this.
Yeah.
So
Like we said, just follow us on Twitter. Or not follow. You don't have to follow. Just add us on Twitter. Let us
Yeah.
know what you guys think.
No,
If
follow
I
us
said
on
anything
Twitter.
dumb, be
Yeah,
sure to
you
roast me.
Subscribe to YouTube.
Yeah, and
Like and subscribe.
Donate $1,000 to my personal bank account.
Here's my
Yo,
Venmo.
there's my Cash App right
Here's
there.
my debit card.
Here's my Venmo.
PayPal's. All right.
All right, it's been fun, guys.
Yeah.
fun time.
Let's
Absolutely.
go.
What did we say last time?
Oh,
Stay
you-
grounded.
Yes.
Oh yeah, stay grounded.
Hey.
Hey, one day we'll get a bonus level though. We should get a bonus level. Podcast.
That'd be like
We'll do
the
it.
like you know how some podcasts
Oh, let's do
they
it
the-
every fifth week.
Yeah, we could do that. Well, you know, some
I'm
podcasts
fucking
what they
dead.
do is like they have the main podcast and then like they have a 30-minute after show type of thing.
Yeah.
So we could do that. You know, we put it on a different
I need
channel
to pee,
because
man.
it'll probably be a lot.
Yeah.
I need to fucking pee. Let's go, man. I've been waiting to go to the bathroom like the last
Alright,
10
who's gonna call it?
minutes.
Memphis, you calling it out?
All right.
Let's go.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you all next week at level 3.
Stay grounded.
Bye.
Stay grounded.
Stay grounded.
Love you guys. Bye bye.
Stay grounded.
Yeah, I'm like a-